Yes, I've got to keep the ball in the goal!
Yes, Barry Douglas!
Look at him!
By the way, he's looking and smelling unbelievable.
What did you smell like?
It's like, I was going to say something. No, I don't know what is the aftershave, mate. It's fucking beautiful.
What smell are you getting after him?
Pish. Wind.
Still pish?
Nah. Just natural odour from Slaney boy.
Straight in that pet peeve last night, we seen Capaldi, so I was sitting with Peter Lovencrans and all the cut of women that I know want to impress these type of people, so Tony Ralston walks in. I'm thinking, they'll be busy and go, what's happening? So I sat, I was like, I'm not going to, and he looked over and he's like, what's happening, mate? And I'm like, so everyone's kind of looking, I'm like, all right, mate, what's happening? He goes like, good to see you, Slaney.
No. No. God, Tony boy.
Oh
I love that.
Wait till you see my review of your next performance, you wee prick. It's one of the, would you,
Oh no.
would you go like that? So, I'm no slit at Si.
No, he knew that. He did it as a joke.
Oh,
That's
mate.
rough, isn't it? That is rough.
Everyone just looked at
What
us
do you
like,
mean that's rough?
That could be the worst I've ever heard.
oh, mate, heart sunk.
I've got two.
Right,
Pet
go
peeves.
for it.
Where do you want me to start? Do you want me football related or no?
Aye, football. Football.
Hibs' 150th year anniversary kit.
Go on the Hibs.
Nah, mate.
That's bad.
What is that?
150 years in the game and you went for
And we'll just change
You went for a Celtic
completely.
strip?
That's what they started with, mate. So they're showing back the years. It's fucking poor, that.
So you're saying Celtic stole it off Hibs?
What?
Is that what you're saying? Celtic, you
No.
said Hibs started it and Celtic stole
No,
it?
was that Hibs?
You texted me last night.
No, I never text you that anything about that. I need to be careful, mate, before you go into your second one. So I said on Thursday's show, if Celtic start slowly, the fans could turn, as in they'll get a bit rowdy, no knowing that they were doing the protest, no knowing it because it wasn't even done yet. So guys messaged me, if Celtic start slowly, the fans will turn. That was my words. Are you reading what the majority of us are doing on Sunday, you little ginger shite bag? The team will get back to fuck regardless. Stick to keeping your nose up that wee Ferry's arse instead of commenting on something you know fuck all about, even though you say you're a Tim, you fucking wee guy. Now Andy,
No, tell me the name to it. Anton Rodgers.
no. But Andy, I've then seen it and replied, right? I mean, who you fucking talking to, you clown?
Yeah.
No, but what's it?
But look,
He fucking
look at the bottom bit. What are you replying with and deleting? I deleted it before he seen it. But Andy, but so I'll move on to my peeve. My peeve is like, people have their own opinions, but nobody's maybe a fan in somebody else. Like this feels like.
Well, what about fans that go to every single game? I'd say they're a fan. And,
no, because people have got things on. Doesn't mean that you just because you can.
People put off doing things to go to games.
No, but I don't think that means you're merely a fan. That you can support the club and love the club as much as somebody else just because they go mere. That's not really my point. So I don't know why you're doing that. Anyway, you got any pet peeves, mate?
He was so upset with it yesterday.
I was gutting.
He's like, to me, if you cut me, I would bleed green, and this is how I'm getting treated. That was the words he used.
But I feel like since we've started back this year,
He's went and brought green trainers yesterday, so I think he's just trying to emphasise how much he
Cut you
loves Celtic.
fucking ham and cheese, mate. Nothing else.
What's your other one?
These road dots at the M8.
Oh, mate.
Mate, 9 months, right? I'm not joking. We have 2 venues at Academy Basher, right? The roadworks start at one of the venues and they end at the other venue. It's literally slap bang in the middle of it. It's killed us,
Mate,
man.
I'm convinced Russell Martin's managing the roadworks.
Aye, agreed.
They're fucking all over the place, aren't they?
Oh, mate, it's killing us, man.
But you didn't see what they're doing during the night.
Oh, did it work at night?
That's right, you didn't see what they're doing during the night. It's the same.
When did it start?
It's been only started last week.
That was the first I got caught driving up.
Oh, it's killed us, mate.
What about you guys? Any pet peeves, mate?
I'm quite a simple guy, to be honest.
Hey, mate.
Must have a football
Nothing
one.
annoys you. It's because you're caked. See, when
You
you're
know
caked, mate, nothing annoys you. When you're loaded, nothing annoys
nothing
you.
bothers you.
I don't even really watch that much football, to be
Do you
honest. No. I
Shite,
used
innit?
to. I used to, like, when I was younger, any kind of football, watch it. But I think just being in it so long, you kind of, I don't know, lose interest a wee bit. The last game I watched, I think, was, I caught about the derby yesterday, actually, Manchester United and
Hamlin's
City.
doing well,
but
isn't he?
Cameron's a lord there.
Nah, he's fucking cracking. What a cracking manager he is, man.
I just find it boring.
Ah, you're spot on, mate.
What about this? This happened last week. Cammy McDermott went up to the women, went, what do you want to drink? And I went, he called it a Coca-Cola. Just say a Coke, mate.
Aye, cool.
We fucking know it's Coca-Cola.
Grown men
Full
shouldn't be
fucking
saying
name
that.
for a...
Grown men shouldn't be saying
Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Uh-huh.
No way. I've
anything
got one
else?
side.
Yeah.
So I'm all for fans
Like, come for the fans today, mate.
I want to know
hell.
is how are you defining like entitlement for fans?
So
like,
I'm okay for any fan asking the manager questions, and I don't care how hard it is, make it as hard as you possibly want. But I do not like that he's just came off a game, Russell Martin, bad performance, whatever, and he's saying, that guy is what, is it fan media, is it a Rangers media group? He's just gone like, that's the worst performance I've ever seen. I don't think a manager, he's obliged to do the press conferences, so ask him, or say, listen, we're not seeing signs of improvement, but just, is he there just for you, everybody just to say their opinion to him? What do you say? So
Was he not at the Queen's Park? You said, was he not at the Queen's Park game last year? Was that no worse now?
Exactly, knocked out with Queen's Park, so was that not a worse game?
This is where Martin needs to start nailing people, mate. See, that was like, Andrew, like, that guy's getting nailed, mate.
But where do you...
And he's just taking it.
Where do you stand on just...
Ask what you like.
No,
I loved it.
no, I'm saying you can ask whatever you like, as hard as you want, but do you agree that you should just be allowed to just say your opinion to him? Whatever it is.
But I have a wee bit of a bugbear with how timid our journalists are in
Exactly,
terms
you've
of
said that
asking
before.
questions to people.
it's always
So what
one you want?
political
Aye,
correctness.
100%.
So you know what, I've said ask whatever you want, but stop just going, I think it's the worst thing I've ever seen. That's no question. That's just you saying your opinion to him. Ask him, well, why is it so bad?
Maybe you need to go abroad and see how it works over there.
Is it worse? Is it, mate?
Yeah, managers get summoned into meetings with ultras.
No way.
Yeah, in Poland.
Wow.
I've been summoned into a conference room and it's just been like 20 of the biggest guys that you'll see
What,
just shouting
in
abuse
In
at you.
Poland?
Yeah.
Wow.
And is it a must, mate, you need to go?
Yeah, if you don't go, like they'll
Yes, you done.
They'll
with
get
Wales, the
physical.
club.
yeah.
No way, it gets
So
physical.
now when you're talking about somebody chucking a bad question, like
There's nothing
go
to
there and
do.
see.
Isn't it the worst
I
football you've seen at Rangers?
tell you what's not a great reply you don't see during the week, mate. Rangers fans don't
Why
care
don't
what you look like on
60,000
Tuesday
come and watch
morning.
the training every weekend?
I know. Just sell season tickets for the training.
Built a big stand at Murray Park.
But imagine you had a bad game and somebody's like, you were shite today.
But I'm telling you, mate, that happens every week.
No,
Like,
does it?
Aye, it does. No, in
What, in a
front of
press
no in
conference?
front of a camera, no. But
Exactly.
in terms of day-to-day life,
Aye, but that happens with the managers as well. Day-to-day life, they're getting abuse for the stands, if you ever. But no, in a press conference, you're obliged to do.
saying, I've actually no seen it, I've seen wee bits of it. If you come out and say that's the worst half of football with no question, I don't agree with that, right? But see when the manager says, oh, we've got loads of new players, and they reply saying, oh, so the Hearts, I think that's brilliant.
That's brilliant.
Because
That's good.
elaborate on your point. Like,
100%.
Well, what do you think? It was just unprofessional.
I just don't
Like,
like
you
it.
stick to
I
it.
just put myself in that position, and if I don't think people should just be allowed to just say their opinion. You're there to be a press conference and ask questions. Ask us. You're right. Journalists need to start asking a lot harder questions to them because a lot of managers do get away with it.
But didn't give their opinion.
They don't make like, for example. Nah, I'm not even going to go there.
Aye, go. I mean, man, you're on one, go.
No, so when Brendan Rodgers, say for example, gets beat in the Champions League qualifier,
Nobody says to him.
aye, and so when he goes like, they didn't get players, I go, but you just spent a lot more money on them, so should you not be beating them? Do you know what I mean? I don't really hear that.
no.
I know, but that's because the way Brendan Rodgers is, and there's a fear there for him. There's obviously no fear there for Russell Martin.
No, but that you shouldn't be scared to ask Brendan Rodgers
Well,
about
they
that.
obviously are, aren't they? Because they didn't ask him.
But that says more about them for me than
yeah.
But see when you see like English managers get questioned, mate. Like I think like Ange during his Tottenham time, some of the questions she was getting, like Arteta during the Arsenal spells, Amarin, mate, like they get.
I feel
People just trying to get
I feel they're almost trying to get them to bite
Aye,
back.
but that's
then that's them get
kinda,
their- get their
let's face
nibble,
it, that's
isn't
a
it?
journalist job, innit?
Yeah.
Like, try and get headlines.
Your dad done a
Instead-
dirty
but do you know
protest
what-
for the
do you know what
Killie
they
game
do up here?
yesterday.
Do you know what they do up here? They just watch open goal. That's how they get their headlines here. Watch open
Just
goal.
stick out what we saying this on. How was the dad's dirty protest
he didn't do any dirty protest at all.
for the Celtic Killie?
What do you know? What do you
Show you
mean?
how there was or no?
So
Rodgers
was he
like-
part of the protest, the fans, and he done his own one?
Aye, dirty.
Shite how there was.
We need to ask you about food. We're big into food on the podcast. Your 3 courses, what would you have?
Ooh, starters. I think I'd go a nice caprese salad
Oh, nice.
or burrata.
Oh, it's a
Something
disaster at the
fresh.
start.
Right,
Nah,
having
Oh,
it.
I hate
fresh,
salad,
light.
mate.
No, it's
Not fill
like
myself up.
mozzarella and tomato.
I know.
Main, I need to go steak.
What
Yeah.
cut?
Medium rare. I'm gonna go for a nice filet mignon.
Oh, fucking Philip.
Uh,
Philip, do you know
well,
go play for Liverpool?
Immediately.
maybe a wee bit of garlic butter. Maybe a wee side of peppercorn sauce.
Lovely.
Some vegetables, but not too much because it's about the steak, isn't it?
Right.
And then to finish, I'll go sticky toffee pudding. Yeah, I like that.
Custard,
Custard
cold
on
or
it. You
hot?
put custard on it?
Cold or hot?
No.
Huh?
I'm gonna go sticky toffee pudding warm with a dollop of vanilla ice cream.
Cold.
Obviously,
No,
heated
it
up.
doesn't. That's not a comparison.
It's not a
Would you ever
comparison.
have custard ever?
I had it at St Johnstone last year.
Cold or hot? Would you have it?
That was nailing it. St John. Then he's got fucking relegated.
Oh,
Hot.
hot
Yeah.
custard.
Used to
I've had a lot of people
I know,
saying using
mate.
psychos. I've had a lot of backing on this.
Have you?
A lot of backing.
Cold.
I had a lovely haggis, neeps and tatties last night. I like that. Whiskey
I
sauce.
do like haggis, sneaks and tatties.
Beautiful.
Whiskey sauce, aye.
Whiskey sauce, really nice.
You met Capaldi, mate, didn't you?
The Capaldi was
How
good.
was it?
Good, mate.
How was his new song?
Good.
Andy, fucking chase up to him.
He's the biggest fence sitter in Scottish media.
Andy
isn't he?
boy. That's a
All
boy,
day.
Andy.
I don't even know what I'm saying, mate. Any kid come at this.
Was it good though?
I
Aye?
did, it was good. Good. Great show you put on.
Great to have him back, innit?
Fucking caked, eh?
Did you go to the after party?
No, I went to Ginty's. They were all going after, put loving crayons and I went back to went to Ginty's.
Oh, were you with Livingston and that? Were you actually with each
They
other?
were sitting next to us.
Ah, brilliant.
So his missus was asking for you.
Speaking of Capaldi, I don't even know if he's still got the same manager, but his old manager that I met was a Leeds fan. But I've messaged him and he blanked me. So
Oh,
if he's watching,
Say it to him, mate, he will
Yeah.
be.
Aye.
Call him something.
Cool
Go. Right, lads, today's podcast is brought to your partners at the Drake in Glasgow's West End. And if you watched the show last week, you'll know that the famous 20% off discount from the clubhouse is now applicable to the Drake.
It was perfect this week, especially Andy boy. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for Champions League. Andy, what games is it?
It is the Atletico Bilbao versus Arsenal, which I think is going to be a cracker.
Aye,
Bilbao.
100%. I fancy Arsenal there.
yeah.
Tottenham versus Villarreal, that's also on the Tuesday night. And on the Wednesday, we have... No, sorry. Bayern v Chelsea and Liverpool v Atletico as well.
That's on a Wednesday, yeah.
The fucking
Tell you what
week.
game are you watching today too?
I'll go with Liverpool.
I think I could be Bayern Chelsea for that one. And you also have Newcastle versus Barcelona and Man City versus Napoli on Thursday night. Who do you fancy for the Champions League this year?
I fancy Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Under Alonso, won 5 out of 5.
Are they good,
They
They
won.
Trent playing?
Nah.
Nah.
Suppose he's getting
Love that.
sold.
Is he, huh?
Aye.
Wow. Just remember a quote open goal when you're in, you get 20% off your food bill.
Yep.
Not bad, that Baz, is it?
No.
And if you fancy
Aye.
some great food, beautiful pints and live sport in Glasgow's West End, book yourself a table at the link in the description box below. Just quickly, a couple of fans' pet peeves. Patrick Brown, pet peeve for the show, mate. My wife pours the leftover milk from the kids' cereal in the bin instead of down the sink, ends up pouring it at the bottom of the bin and all over the kitchen.
That's
floor.
terrible.
Aye, that's
One of the worst, that's right.
a good one.
I done that with a Coke Zero can in Mixhouse. He just obviously let us style.
Coca-Cola Zero.
And he's got cream carpets, a Coca-Cola Zero. He's got cream carpets everywhere, and I'm so like lacklustre, mate. So I just fucked the can in the bin, and I took it down and sat it outside the front door.
Oh, it's dripping.
And I went to pick it up, mate, and it's dripped all in the fucking.
Have you said that any arguments yet?
Nah. It's down.
No?
Nah. I'm out now, so it's fine.
Aye.
But no, he wanted to kill us a couple of times.
Did
Late night things, but so we're drinking that, pouring it in the bin.
Aye, poor.
Poor
Yeah.
for your missus.
Disgusting, that.
What do you do with yours? Do you ever do that? Do you ever do that with the milk?
Aye.
Do you?
Oh, what? Aye, no bother.
Well,
What's drink it for the ball? Aye.
when the cereal's done, would you? You as well.
If there's a wee bit of milk
250
left
there.
over.
CD91295. Pet peeves, I don't know if it's just me, but when you pay with cash in a local shop and they start counting your change back at 300 mile an hour, as you can understand what they're saying. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Doesn't bother me.
That wouldn't bother me.
Nah.
Steve McD, hi Si, some pet peeves for you. One of the worst, when folk queue for the ages at till and pack all their shopping, and only when they spend ages try to find their purse or wallet, you know you've got to pay at the end, fuck's sake, get out before.
Aye, agreed.
Does my tits in.
And also, see when you're still packing your own bag in the aisle, and they're asking you for your dough, and you're like, ah, mate,
Aye.
you're not sure this.
Aye, the
And
pressure's
people
horrible.
waiting. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it?
Getting rushed.
You won't listen at all.
No, sorry, say that again. I was trying to find out, what did you say?
When you're packing your food at the end, and people don't worry about it, mate. Just go.
Sorry, mate. This is last one. Pet peeve, people who call you through WhatsApp, signal's always shite, just save my number and call me properly, you
Aye,
dick.
baby. Why do people do that?
The what?
Phone through WhatsApp instead of a normal call.
I do that, what's that? I don't know why I do
Do
that.
How you do it, that's why I brought it up. Oh no, here's one. People that eat, somebody's messages, and it's one that annoys me with you. People that eat their food in a supermarket before they pay for it. He's a fucking animal. He can't wait a minute to pay for it before he eats it. He starts eating it in the shop.
I need more detail though, eating what though.
A Huel. He'll take a Huel at the fridge, mate, and instead of just
Oh, I
going, he'll
don't
just
think I
start
drink
drinking
that
it, walking about the shop.
It's alright, man.
I agree with
Drinks
food.
is-
I think a drink's not that bad.
Nah.
But see if you're choking for your
Gasping,
first day's out and you take a
yeah.
bit of water. I don't mind that.
No, what a
If he whipped that ham
I
sandwich,
think he's
mate,
walking around with a
started
roast
tanning it before
chicken,
the
grab some veg.
We had a lovely wee
He bought
night.
tampons and started using
I didn't buy tampons. We had a great wee night last Monday, didn't we?
No, I
fight.
hated it.
Aye, the two wrestlers,
No,
man.
last Monday.
Oh, last Monday,
Two
Andy.
Hardy brothers wrestling on my couch. With their socks off. Can't believe it.
He had his socks, what about this? He had his socks on somebody else's couch.
Aye, tramp.
That's
that's bad,
fucking,
mate.
and the socks were bogging, mate.
Do you think that's bad? See the socks on the boggins.
Just a wee bit of, just a wee bit of decorum. Like,
He actually
He's
sat,
got none,
a bit of
mate.
etiquette.
He's a
sat
caveman.
like this watching the football. That's, didn't he? Bare feet like that. He's like, I can't believe what I've seen, mate.
He done. Come here, come on in.
That was
She's
something.
trying to wrestle me, come on.
No,
Come
I'll
on,
get
see if you can outpower us.
No, no.
Come on, you're acting hard all the time.
I cannot.
Come on,
I'll do you later. But that Monday night was one of my favourite nights in a long time.
Brilliant. Good to hear about Mother, but we changed our way of playing it on Thursday after speaking to you.
Did you?
Tuesday, Thursday, what time what we seen in your house?
Well,
Scored our second goal for it.
What does the public think of this one, right? Look
right,
at
Moany
that. What
UK.
is that?
Come on, come
does it-
over here.
what does it-
Do you want a bit of this couch or not?
What does
Are
it
you
pu-
going to come
Wait
over?
a
Are you going to
minute.
act like the Celtic fans?
What does the
You going to come over or
What does the public think of this? We're watching the Scotland game and then they two turn it off to do tactics on the screen.
Well, you wouldn't get any taxi for the fucking
Hold on. He was the one that done it first.
I know.
He done it.
Baz, you should have heard how you wanted to play it for the back. What was it like?
Oh, wait, mate. Honestly, genius.
He wanted his left centre back to hit his right winger. His full back was coming in the pitch and your right winger was dropping back the pitch.
No,
Completely baffling, mate.
He wanted his midfielders at the pitch at first, and he's like, up, midfield's out of the road, out of the road.
So you inverting
Van-
your fullback for your winger to drop and get
What
it,
does
but a diag from the 6
Van
yard
Dijk-
box.
I
Yeah,
think Van Dijk to Salah.
He puts it in behind, he doesn't put
Behind,
it deep.
That's what I said.
that's
Oh,
in
you know
play
that.
as well.
Yeah, fuck. What's it?
And a great Chinese we had.
That was nice. Really
What
nice.
about him, Andy? He's eating things.
Mate, I've never seen a hungry guy.
That was vile, mate.
Emotional eating, mate. Eating
You
just
can
now.
tank away some of that food, though.
Can I stop eating just now? Hate myself. Had myself a right good night, but I cannot stop eating,
Mate,
man. And drinking.
Don't deprive yourself of food, mate. Food's one of the best
Enjoy it.
joys in
But
life.
it's unnecessary food, mate. I got a chippy last night. I went out for my dinner. I went to Capaldi and I got a chippy on the way home.
I mean, Chippy's always in the way him. That's brilliant.
But it's not even any.
It's moderation though.
You're right, mate.
Did you see when you play? That's my favourite thing. Like going and meeting everybody and all sitting together and having food and having a laugh and talk. Did you see when you play? Did you do that way? Like other players or their missus and that coming round to your house?
I love going out for food. I wouldn't involve
The house?
teammate and a missus personally.
How do you know?
Nah.
We had a great Sunday club at Swindon. The missus and that would come as well.
Brilliant, that,
Kids,
mate.
brilliant.
I think I'm lucky that I'm based where all my pals are in Glasgow. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Like if somebody invited me out, I would go, but I would more see my own pals than.
I mean, I think
Guys
that's
in
my
the team.
best day in 10 years.
What, that Monday night?
That Monday night we had.
It's a big shout.
That's a big shout,
Mate,
man.
just like see it all going round and you're all sitting there.
It was good, mate.
That was me. It's just like that flat as well, and it's a nice
Who was
set.
there? Just shoes.
Just us free, mate. Aye.
That's what about you do. You
It's when you go back to your crack, Slaney. It's when you go back to your crack then after that. It's when
socialising. I think when you're away, you're almost not forced into it, but you need to try and make
Aye.
friends with the teammates and their misses, or else it can be quite isolating. But I think you need that space as well.
Who's your best mate in football?
In football, poof. Good question.
Then?
I don't really have a best mate in football, like because all my mates grew up for day one before football. So I have good friends everywhere, all different clubs that I've been at.
Mate, it's just sort of season. I've asked you, where were you on his first holiday?
Aye, it was good, mate.
Amazing.
Good, aye.
Seen the wee video in the film, it's cute.
Hard though, innit? Hard, man.
As you
Pure
get
dot.
to it.
Aye, you
Did
time.
she get it on the plane?
No, mate, she was
Oh,
unreal
you're
on the plane.
buzzing, mate.
She was genuinely unreal, and she was awake the full time. So we were like, she'll either sleep or she'll greet. But she was awake the full time, loved it. But it's more like you can't plan it. Know what I mean?
Nah.
Like you book a dinner at 6 o'clock. That's right out the window, 7 o'clock, whatever it is.
Too young to be going away
There's,
that
there's
age.
no
That's
plan.
hard.
Nah, it's the time to go.
Is that you and Jilly back rolling about with each other?
Aye.
Yes.
Oh, tackling like fuck.
Off. No, I think there'll be another one soon.
Yeah.
Because that's when you
I'd have another one.
Would you?
Aye.
Good to be exclusive.
I would
I was
have.
thinking about this last time I bumped into you at the airport.
Aye.
Loads has changed since
I
then.
know, mate. Tell me about it.
Married, kid.
And what was he doing last time? Like,
Oh,
Hand
we're
in
going on
hand,
holiday,
romantic
bumped into
stroll.
each other at the airport.
oh, did you?
Aye. Oh! Before I forget, I'm glad you reminded me. Chat away.
Oh, what's
Chat away. I've got
Well,
a
why
bit.
don't I ask Baz what's happening? I'm looking for a club, mate. 36 now.
36 years young.
Still
Yeah.
life in the old dog yet fun, mate.
Yeah, no, I feel good, but it's just probably the right opportunity. When you get older, like I don't want to play just for the sake of playing. I need to enjoy it. It's different now with the family. I'm based down south, so.
Why is that? 'Cause your missus for Glasgow as well, aren't you?
Yeah, but so we bought Dundee when I played at Leeds, so we just used that as our base home. Because then I went abroad again, then came back. Because I think long term the plan is to probably go abroad. So there's no point to then move up here to then.
What is it you like about playing abroad better than playing here?
It's just different culture, different way of life. Most importantly, sun. Bit of good weather goes a long way.
The football's no bad either, some of the places.
Yeah.
Relegated last year with St Johnstone.
Yeah.
But
So
you played some decent stuff, didn't you? Was there a stage where you thought we might stay up, or?
Do you know, I think, of course, nothing's won and lost like kind of winter months, but at that period I get injured. I think it was against you actually, a few games in. And then I think we were about 10 games in a bounce, were picked up like next to nothing. And the gap got bigger, yeah, it was different. But then there was enough in that squad to stay up. I think just personnel, no playing, and games we should have won or got something we never, and then ultimately don't put the ball in the back of the net, you don't deserve to stay up.
We proper wanted them to stick with Valacari, didn't we? Because they
And he's done well.
felt as if loads of games I actually watched his last year, I thought he's played well in certain games he's
Do you
didn't
know,
win.
but the problem last year was where you need to be decisive in the final third. We just never had that. We never had that clinicalness, like, or getting scrappy goals. So we were playing good football, possession based. Boys were comfortable, and I think he instilled his ideas. But then just implementing that final third.
I heard he's out all the time in Perth and that.
There's always videos circulating about,
He's always out.
Yeah, I think he loves
A
it.
hero, man.
They're doing well this year.
He is doing well. I think they'll win the championship, won't they?
They'll be heavy favourites, I think, this year.
They should though. They've complete transition with the squad, but I think the way he plays, if he can.
You'd suit Motherwell, mate. There's a good club for you. Popping it.
I'm available.
What about, would you still got obviously playing years left, but would you look into getting into the coaching side as well?
I think not right now. I do enjoy it, and even probably the last couple of years, as you get older, like you'll know yourself, you naturally become a coach anyway. Yeah, so you coach like from the pitch, but then becoming like a coach. If I was going to do it, I'd want to like fully immerse myself. But I just don't feel I'm ready to do that yet. I think I'd need a wee break away from football to then go back into it.
Nah, you've still got a few years left, mate.
Abroad would be nice, wouldn't it, right now?
Oh,
Bit of sun on your back,
Have you going to show us?
Aye, so we got a wee direct message for somebody the other day. Tell Si to stop walking about holding hands in the town, man. She won't run away.
You come it.
Honestly, I did nothing.
Nah, I was never fighting outside Wonderbar last week.
Definitely getting cut.
No, I'll keep it in me. I don't know how you go. I was never fighting outside Wonderbar last week. Somebody being cheeky it is.
Really?
Honestly, mate. But how does that?
You're a big name now,
Mate, but do you know, I think if somebody's cheeky when you're away, like your missus
you've got
or
to,
something
mate.
like that, nah.
even if you don't want to, like you need to.
Oh,
put
you
the
need to,
front
mate.
on,
You're
yeah.
like a shite bag, especially when it's early doors. You know what I mean?
That's funny, mate.
It says a lot about the person. Like, there's just no need. Do you know what I mean?
I know, mate.
Well done, mate.
Right, lads, before we crack on with the podcast, we're taking a wee break to give a quick shout out to our partners, Huel, who are sponsoring today's podcast.
Boys, we've absolutely loved working with you, haven't we?
Yes, mate.
It's been sensational, and there's plenty of reason to love working, and I'll tell you exactly why. As used to know, I'm not a morning person at all. The amount of times I've slept in my alarm when I've got a podcast to take up, I'm scrambling about, so I leave myself no time for breakfast, and I end up, when I'm coming to pause, I have to neck all sorts of coffees coming in. I'm glad to say that's no longer me since taking the Huel Black Edition powder in the mornings. All you need is give it a quick wee shake and you're ready to go.
I'll back you up there, Slaney boys. I actually started taking it because not only did I hear it gave you a quick source of protein after training, but also serves as a complete meal for throughout the day.
Well, the reason for that, lads, it contains 40 grams of plant-based protein.
26 vitamins and minerals, no added sugar, gluten-free.
And the variety of tastes of different class.
Sensational. For me, lads, the salty caramel flavour is incredible. The best part about it, it's less than £2 a meal. That is
Less than £2?
Unbelievable, mate. That way it works out a lot cheaper than buying all the coffees when I'm on my way to the podcast.
I've got to say as well, since you've started taking it, your performances on the podcast have went through the roof, mate.
Aye, I think so as well. It's made a whole difference to my life, the way I go about it now.
But here, Huel's not stopping there, lads. They've just launched this new Daily Greens ready to drink We'll get a wee taste.
Right,
Go on,
get a wee bash, mate.
That's incredible. No powder, no pills, no carry on. Just grab it and go.
And just because it's in a can doesn't mean it doesn't contain the same amount of goodness. 41 vitamins, minerals and superfoods, only 25 calories, 3 grams of fibre and less than a gram of sugar. Plus it comes in peach, apple and blueberry and it tastes brilliant.
That's me a new man, lads. Huel, absolute lifesaver for me.
But don't just take our word for it at home. Give it a go with our discount code, because believe us when we say Huel makes healthy eating simple. Get £10 off your first order with our code OpenGoal10 at huel.com/OpenGoal. Minimum 60 quid spend, new customers only. And don't forget to fill out the short survey after checkout to help support the show. Go on the Huel.
Go on the Huel.
Right, on to Rangers. Let me need to go on it. Now 9 points behind Hearts. Yet to win a league game under Russell Martin. Is his position becoming untenable?
I think he's got to go, mate, to be honest. Obviously still early, but there's no signs of improvement. On that game itself, I thought the decisions were an absolute disgrace.
Against them?
Against them, the three of them. I thought all of them, the big decisions. I think Shankland handballs it. That they say it's no conclusive. You can clearly see it's a handball, so I don't know where that came from. Then the goal they score, to me there's nothing on the goalkeeper. There maybe the two of them a wee bit.
Never a foul.
Never a foul. And then the penalty one, I didn't think so either. I think he just falls. Millen? No.
Yeah.
I think he sort of just falls. It's hard to sort of tell, but I thought the decisions did go against him. That being said, the performance, another performance for them that was really, really
Here's
bad.
my baffling thing with Russell Martin, right? You spoke about the Celtic game. Every time Rangers lost the ball against Celtic, somebody was in on somebody. Team in, shut the ball forced to... Why is there a centre back not jumping up? That's what you done so well against Celtic.
Yeah.
Why the two use 5 yards inside your own half? When Rangers have got the ball, one of them should know that if that ball goes to him, I'm jumping him straight away. It worked so well against Celtic. Why not continue to do that?
Aye.
And that comes via a coach and a manager for me.
Yeah,
mate.
but that comes down to the player as well.
You think?
Yeah, because that's just decision making of going to press. It's just lazy. I think that he'll obviously try and instill that to make it, but that's going to take time.
But even when Rangers are building up, mate, you can see it happening that Shankland standing in that area. See, for the side of the pitch, you would be screaming, somebody get ready to jump in.
I watched the full game back yesterday and see the first half, mate. Honestly, Rangers never got out the half. Like, it was so comfortable for Hearts, and there's no surprise going into the game knowing what Derek McInnes was going to do, because he's done it for the last 10 years. Every time he plays Rangers and Celtic, it goes man for man.
Yeah.
Hearts go man for man against Rangers. Rangers try and build up where they try and get their wingers 1v1, and honestly, Milne and the boy on the right hand side were just touched out to Gassama and Moore, and they could not get a touch of the ball. So then just kept coming deeper and deeper to receive it, and see the amount of times Moore came to receive it deep and got the ball stolen off him and Hearts countered. It was, mate, honestly, it was but my thing is like, that game with you, I think I've not seen an improvement in any game. Like the Celtic game was improvement in terms of desire, but quality, I don't think there was any improvement. There's no in-game, so she's a manager. See if you see a team go man for man, you can't get away. You need to change something. You need to adapt.
I think they've had for years though. They've just not really got an identity.
Just pose a different question. Bring your wingers inside the pitch. If they want to go man for man, right, what's a wing back's going to do? They're going to come in. Like, all right, then we'll push our fullbacks on, because they don't have wingers that are going to man mark the fullbacks. There's like, there has to be some form of change that can then try and go and get a result. But
well, you said Hearts in the Canadian barn dance for man, didn't you?
And what did we do with our wide players?
Bring them inside the pitch.
But again,
surely he would have looked at, like, this is what you'd love to go at Russell Martin. Have you watched Hearts? Like, have you watched how Hearts play? Have you watched what Motherwell done against them with the man for man? Why not just doing that?
And that's the worrying thing as well. So it's not even just the results, because the results are obviously terrible. The performances, mate, I don't think they've deserved to win any of the games. It's like, those are for battering teams, and the other teams nick a set piece and win 1-0. Like, they're not deserving to win games.
What about second half? I heard them say second half they were better.
They were better, a lot more.
What did they do differently?
Enthusiasm, mate. Generally, like, you're talking about stepping in with like that a bit more purpose in what you were trying to do. And do you know what? I've been critical with him. I think we all have. Joe Rothwell made a big difference. Getting the ball, turning, playing forward, running it through the lines. I thought he made a huge difference to the game. But do you know what, mate? You know what the biggest difference is? Not playing your best player, honestly. Like, Raskin can't be sitting watching this football. He has to play.
What's going on with that? Because I've not watched.
I'd love to know, mate. Honestly, I'd love to know.
Well, you need to get who could we get to be somebody. Liam Kelly must be tell you soon.
From outside, it probably looks like Russell doesn't want his authority like threatened, doesn't he? So he's probably making a a reaction with doing that to show to the rest of the squad like it can't happen, whatever it is.
See when you're
'Cause it doesn't make any sense.
See when you're toiling though, in football you do need a wee bit of luck sometimes, and they 3 decisions are like horrific for me, honestly.
Terrible,
see,
mate, aye.
see the first 2 especially. You talked about getting conclusive evidence. Just look at Shanklin as soon as he scores. Turns around and goes, I've handballed it. I mean, there's all your evidence you've got.
He said that after the game.
The actual player telling he's handballed it, but the worst is the goal range get disallowed.
I know.
How is that a foul?
I can't work out at all, mate. Shocking
Mad.
decision.
I tell you what, the officials in Scotland I've actually think had a
Bad
really good start to the season. They're a shocking weekend.
What other ones are you not happy with?
Celtic penalty. The 2 in the Hibs game I thought were both poor as well. And this will only go down well. I actually don't think Dan's
Dan's a red card. It's not a red card, mate. Never a red card.
So I actually think across 4 games, I think they've got big decisions wrong.
Well, it does look like in this moment in time they're going to stick with Russell Martin. You
Have
surprised?
they came out and said that?
I think so, pretty much.
I'm so surprised because I've never heard
Wee
that.
Billy,
It's like
Barry
that.
and Neil are in a motor outside Ibrox, somebody said to. They're just waiting. Derek's in the front seat.
But do you think you can turn this round?
I think obviously he's new coach coming in and you need time, but a club like Rangers, you're not afforded that time. Like you need instant results to coincide a long way, implement your ideas, and the fans will be loud, and it just depends how much the board can block out the external noise.
Do you know what? Why I worry for him? I watch his interviews and I feel sorry for him.
I think he looks.
Right, it reminds me, see when I watched back the Broomhill, I felt sorry for myself, and you're never going to be successful being like that, mate.
It must be
He doesn't look like he's
horrible for
big
him.
and strong, and he's not. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get. He just didn't get that sort of feel for him, eh?
But also with the Rangers, then that it's a fine line, because then it'll come across as arrogance, and then it gets the fans back up even more as well, doesn't it?
5 games Rangers have won at Ibrox
It's,
in the last 17.
it's unacceptable.
5 and
For a club
17 at
Club like
Ibrox,
Rangers,
mate.
it's
What about him saying that the players are scared? You buy into that?
Well, I think everybody knows, right? Playing for Rangers and Celtic, like it's obviously hard, right? But he said that it's fear, it's no tactical. I disagree.
Disagree
with
as well, mate. When I'm saying what I'm saying,
that. He can't come out and talk about how poor performance against Motherwell, poor performance against St Mirren, poor performance, and then say it's nothing to do with tactics, it's all fear. I'm sorry.
You can't get your half, mate. That's tactical, isn't it?
100%. But by the way, listen, Celtic aren't actually playing great, but they're going to winning games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're still winning
finding
games.
a way, aren't they?
And Rangers have actually not been great for the best part of a decade, but even in the past they've still found a way to win games. I just can't buy into that. There's no issue with the tactics of how they're playing.
How long does he get then before it does start to
If they get
take
knocked
the full
out,
season?
no way. Can he, mate?
With both sets of fans singing you're getting sacked
Aye.
on there? Holy fuck.
By the way,
Imagine,
Don't-
I'd
the only
love to
thing
be
is-
inside his body for just to know what
Wow.
it felt like.
imagine say they didn't hear it. Never heard that.
My hair was over my ears. That's why he grew that hair out.
Mate, that sound, obviously I'm only watching
That's
the footage, it
horrendous,
sounded
man.
so loud as well. Aye,
That
which
can't
is
be nice,
obviously
can it?
I
horrible,
don't think
but
you can go, lads, do you?
Do you think he'd ever be the type that would walk away? Maybe them not doing it. I think he could.
What,
Nah,
that
no
contract?
chance.
Because of the door.
Aye.
by the way, I don't think any manager, I don't think they should walk away. See if you've given them a contract and they're going to get whatever it is, £1 million for you to sack them, why would they walk away?
But would
Turning
you,
up to that every Saturday for man.
would you think the club? Do you think the clubs still believe he is the right guy?
Well,
Like they want to surely know.
have you ever seen Rangers or Celtic fans turn on somebody and they've ever won the fans back?
No.
Because I've not.
No.
No.
So
So
is everybody,
that's the
mate.
worry.
I think it's so soon as well.
Aye. I think
I think it was like it was already uphill battle
Yeah.
getting named, because I don't think the fans, not that it's their decision, but it makes it even more difficult to be successful if you don't hit the ground running. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think another manager could get that group of players challenging Celtic?
Aye.
Yeah, but this is the then next question: who do you bring in to salvage the situation? Because you bring someone in just to get an immediate impact, but then they're going to want their own ideas. For how long does that happen? And it's just a revolving cycle, isn't
But
it?
I'm sure a lot of good managers look at that squad of players and think I could do something.
I
like
think
that,
they're good players, mate.
I think they've got players that are better than what they're showing.
It's maybe just been overcomplicated. Like football's simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
They do look like that. They look so lost what they're trying to do on the pitch.
I've never bought into the we need a few weeks to show what we're all about. I get that the pre-season is important, obviously, but you can still make a difference straight away.
Aye,
you
see
can still make a
signs, yeah.
difference in a week or two. What is it now for 12 games? It's
I know.
like, it's 12 games or something, isn't
12.
it? Five in the league, won the
it
cup,
was in the
6
Champions League.
12 games, so you should expect to see.
See sort of
They beat Real Madrid in training, so didn't they?
Tuesday morning, they beat
Tuesday.
them 6-0.
Can you ask who'd be a good fit for it if he's not been away? Nah,
Of course you can. You can ask whatever you like, mate.
who'd be a good fit for it?
But I think you should be asking that.
No, let's not ask. That's disrespectful. Let's not.
See, they're asking thing as well. Why did they not get rid of him before the window shut? If he was adamant that it looks like he's not going to be involved in squads.
Somebody said, I read that they're trying to get rid of him now. Is it the Turkish window?
Yeah, it's still open.
Still open, so they're trying to get him to.
He needs to get rid of him now, doesn't he?
Well, I
Because you
think-
can't. I know you're
Aye.
saying you need to bring him back, but you can't now,
Aye,
can
if
you?
you're not going to play him, you get rid of him.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Like, now, I'll never say somebody should get the sack, right? But I actually think there's grounds for it. If you're literally got the most sellable asset in the club and you're dwindling that down to nothing, that's enough to say, like, you're
But they know the
ruining
reason
£15 million
why.
or whatever.
Do you know the
whatever it
reason
may be.
why he's not playing?
No, that's
Like-
the thing. And it's interesting, like, see, no what he done with Eggman, I praised that. I thought that was right. I thought he should come out. Why are you defending Eggman if he doesn't want to play for the club?
Yeah.
So why does he not just come out and say what happens you're
Yeah.
asking?
Yeah.
What's he got to
That's
lose?
what I'm saying. That's why just go for it, mate.
Aye.
Innit? Everything's just so sort of just fucking come out and say
But
what you want to
also,
say.
does you know, I think it also makes me feel, and I might be wrong, that he's not actually done that much wrong. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
if he has
no,
done
I
like
get
He's
that.
getting so much.
Aye.
But
who
it also
knows?
makes it worse that the unknown, because then everybody's talking, the fans are talking. Just need to come out and be clear.
Yeah. What about the fact that Shanklin scored too as well?
By the way, his overall game was unbelievable.
Was it? I heard
Honestly,
Dale praising him after it on the radio.
he was
His
brilliant.
hold up play.
Everything like murder ball, and he was just dealing with it, securing it. Shanks is brilliant with the, like, listen, we all know he's not got a lot of pace, but he's brilliant at moving it with his first touch as well. Saying when it comes to
manipulates
feet,
it,
like, it's time to start like first touch away, but Shanks was excellent. Hearts were really good, by the way.
His first goal's brilliant, innit?
Aye.
Class.
What a finish. But again, with the Rangers, like, see, it reminded me, Scotty Allen said that nobody talks it. You could hear it, nobody talks. Is it Diamande that's following him?
It
You never got to
is-
pass him on and tell him, or just follow Shanklin there.
Can you believe Rangers never signed him?
Well, again, I said it for the start. If you're signing Shanklin to be a bench option to come off the bench, it's a no-brainer. It's like, I don't think he would be your number
Talisman.
9 every week, European football and whatnot. But
Would you
The
say
thing
he's
is,
better than Miovski though?
his game would elevate again.
Oh, mate,
better players
for
around
me,
the
aye.
bottom.
He's better than Miovski, isn't he?
Aye, I think so.
And we hear he's on about 10, 12 grand a week. That would be a squad player's wage at Rangers, isn't it? So
Aye.
it'd be a
I
no-brainer
can't
for me.
believe that him and Mulligan, I know we said it, but it was a no-brainer for me, that.
Sorry, what were Hearts good at, Andy?
Obviously very well structured, but they were actually really brave in how they pressed in the first half. They went man for goal kicks, forced Rangers into loads of errors, dead aggressive in the first half. And then see any time that Rangers beat the press, which wasn't that much, they then sat in a structure. And then obviously, like we speak about all the time, the Hearts to try and find their triggers to go and press. But the front three, Kizirides, Braga, Shanklin, 3 of them were unbelievable. Like, all really, really good.
Braga's
And yeah, even when Rangers and Celtic aren't great, right? Well, Rangers obviously especially, there's still periods of pressure where you look as if you're going to concede. There was honestly none in the first half. Like, it was so comfortable for Hearts in the first half, it was unbelievable. Rangers' only chance was an in-swinging cross for Asgard
At the bar.
that the goalie then tips onto the bar. Other than that, in the first half, it was comfortable for Hearts.
Going and ask you, so, can Hearts win the league?
No.
No.
Certainly
No
not.
chance at all?
No.
But even,
I think there's an argument that can come second.
Second,
but even though
Have
Celtic
they
on
got
the
the
strong...
longevity to
I
stay
know,
the
but Celtic
whole
win
season?
games, mate, don't they?
Aye.
You look at it last year as well, like Aberdeen won 11 for 11
Yeah.
and then finished miles away for Rangers and Celtic. So in terms of winning the league, no, I can't see it. But
But Hearts
there's nothing
recruitment,
to
recruitment's been
suggest they
incredible,
can't come
hasn't
second.
it?
Aye.
Recruitment's been incredible.
See, by the time Rangers play their next league match, you know they could be bottom of the league. How mad's that?
Wow.
They could be bottom of the league by the time they play their
Because
next.
they play on a Sunday and the other two teams.
And
play on
Aberdeen have 2 games in that space.
I know, but Aberdeen don't know when a game of football, mate.
Dundee don't
They
say
hate
that.
scoring, didn't they?
They hate scoring.
Dundee have 1.
He
God almighty,
fucking
man.
hates it, mate. Absolutely hates it. Do you think Hearts good at?
Do you know any... every other season I've always said no, there's no chance that anybody will get sort of win the league near Celtic Rangers, but something's telling me something different this year.
The fact that Tony Bloom's done so well at every other club would suggest that it could be possible, can't
And
it?
I think, I don't think Celtic are that strong.
Do you think Hearts could win it?
There's something, again, the evidence shows that it's so stupid to say that, but something's racking my brain telling me that it could potentially happen this year. You know, I don't know.
Has Dale split them before with Aberdeen?
Yes,
isn't it?
Split them in.
He finished second.
And they've,
No,
got,
has
they've
he?
got a right good squad.
Rangers were
was
just
that the
that.
Hearts that came second that year? Was that Aberdeen?
Aberdeen,
Right good squad, mate.
And for a spell, he ran Brendan Rodgers quite close at Aberdeen.
Aye.
For the league.
It was in
Dyer, was it no Dyer that year?
Or was it Dyer?
I was going into
Oh,
March.
what a fucking performance I'm having here. He ran Dyer close on you.
Aye. So
And Hearts would have a better squad than what Aberdeen had then.
and they've got match winners, aye. They've
And
got match winners.
And they've signed a boy for £2 million. That's apparently a joke. It wasn't even playing.
Have they, Andy?
That's the Brazilian boy, Ague.
I'm telling you,
Apparently
lads,
he's incredible.
there's something brewing here.
I just think the Factory Blues behind it.
Though, aren't they? Like they need to. They're here, so
We keep saying this, though, Baz. Generally, every week we're saying this. Like they've got to improve. They've got to find a performance somewhere. Like,
yeah.
and they've now got Hibs next. Again, the mad thing is like I actually you're not fancying them into these games. Like,
Andy, why-
Is there an excuse though because he's not had like a full again? This was his probably first week without Europe, but then players will be international week. Like, see for the type of football he wants to play, does he need like full weeks prep now?
I
That excuse.
can't give him that excuse personally.
Why do you think it is so bad then? Because you were saying earlier about like when you watch the Southampton team, they did play proper football. Why
It
do you
was
think
brilliant to watch, mate.
so why do you think it went so wrong here at Rangers?
I don't know
Too big?
what it's like I says. I think, see, in terms of what you're expecting in a game, like, and I know he says it's all about us, right? Which is fair. I think when you're Rangers and Celtic, it should be mainly about you. But you have to know that Derek McInnes is going to come man for man against you.
And have a plan in place.
Have a
for
plan
that.
in
you
place.
need,
How
you
you
need to
can
be
shift
able.
them
You
about.
need to be able to adapt.
And honestly, right, the biggest thing when I say when you watch Rangers is everything's in front of a team. So I think see if you're well organised and you're proper in a structure, I think it's easy to just slide in your shape
it'll make it
and
more
make it
difficult for them
difficult.
if they're not breaking
Nobody
them down.
threatens him behind ever.
Mate, that's why we changed because we knew Michael Mackintosh. You watch his interviews, he's got this belief in his team. We know he's coming man for man. We need to change. We can't keep playing it because they're so good at pressing, aggressive. You need to turn them, mate.
Aye.
Create a space and turn the ball. But I think you say he must not be watching these teams.
Some managers are stubborn in their ways as well. Like they won't change because everyone's saying you should change or adapt. So I think that
Surely he's
makes
watching.
them even more stubborn.
That's sackable if you're not watching the team. Surely a manager, I mean, no.
I don't think there's any doubt he's watched them, but is he?
Come up with
Coaching
a
it.
plan.
Anything.
coaching it.
And then, by the way, like you say, like, see, within 15, 20 minutes, we can see it's not working. Like,
Yeah.
you change something within it.
Right, on to Celtic, volatile week. But again, managed to get the 3 points with the jink of the game. I thought Killie were going to win it.
Well, after they scored, Watson was outstanding, by the way.
Wow.
Brilliant, honestly brilliant to see. Kettle, you need to give him so much credit what he does, because Watson didn't play last year. Didn't get a lot of games. It was the season previously played. But Kettle gets the best out of these sort of younger Scottish players. But I thought you're right, when Kilmarnock scored that goal, they had the sort of ascendancy, didn't they? And I thought they were going to go and do it. And then the penalty, my God, boys.
Yeah, football's gone.
Mate, honestly, like,
The fact he goes and watches it, it makes it even more baffling for me.
100%, mate.
What are you watching?
But I can't even hear, this is like, I heard people saying yesterday on Sky, they're like, this is a rule. How can that be made a rule, mate? Like, he's right beside, like, what can he do? He's right beside him.
I don't pretend to know the rule, especially with handballs. It changes every year.
it's changing
But
all
I
the
thought
time.
if it deflected off a teammate, it wasn't a penalty. No, it certainly was last year.
Kettlewell got told that was the case.
But,
But
mate,
then-
it's... See, if you'd done a poll, every football player in the world, it would be
Never.
99.9% unanimous that that's not a penalty kick. Or
Mate,
just
Sean
mad.
Boyd would be the one that would say it was a penalty.
But the Celtic players even appeal.
I mean, what is,
I know that means nothing, but
I think one player put their hands up. But it was,
Mayo.
mate. Never a penalty.
What's he meant to do? Like, the ball looked like
it's
it's
mad.
fired off him for like a yard. What are you
But
meant
it's
to
a
do?
deflect- aye.
deflected up off a teammate's foot half a yard away at a million miles an hour.
I think VAR's replicated common sense as well, like in
Aye.
a game. Like you need to have a bit of common sense with some situations.
So they say it's subjective, right? So see if it deflects off a teammate's leg and it's going in the goal when it hits his arm. I think, well, fair enough if you get a
Yeah.
bit of it.
Stop
It's
and go.
fucking miles wide.
100%.
Like,
I think
that's
Willie's-
sick. It must have been a sickener for Killie as well. So like you said, I thought second half they were good, especially the last 15, 20 minutes.
He's done well there, hasn't he? Wee Willie's, I think he's wanting to make mistakes so he can hang about with Gordon Duncan, man.
I know, he just choked for a
Isn't he?
long
He's just
slot in
choking for
Sky.
a day in Gordon Duncan's bedroom, man.
By the way, Konecki, is that how you say it?
Wow.
He looks the
Looked
real
very
deal.
good.
The guy on the opposite side.
Is he going to go
Wee
forward?
fullback. He's a fullback, mate.
I mean, he loves passing the ball back to me. But he doesn't even look asked to go forward.
Boy Tanecki looked very good.
Yeah,
He's
how
excellent.
good,
Really
mate.
sharp eye.
He was
But the
brilliant.
best, he go both ways, can't he? And do you know what else? The amount of times he just pick people out.
Aye, his end product was really good.
Yeah.
He was
He
excellent.
was a real plus for Celtic yesterday.
Seriously, the wee guy on the other side, come on.
Balquisha?
Aye, kind of similar to the Rangers game, wasn't it? He was quite dead passive and
See when he gets it, mate, he doesn't even. He's like just pass.
Start
that
again.
back.
Start again.
He's gone forward.
He's a sitting mid playing right wing. I think he's a sitter, mate. I think he was brought in to replace McGregor.
Six.
He's a six, mate, playing it in the right wing. Where's that? Ian actually will be a good signing. Said it on the Cooperman show, he'll be a good signing, I think.
But no, I do think he will be good.
Mate, what's this? He doesn't. I think he looks in decent nick.
I looked alright, aye. But he didn't touch the ball, did he?
Mm.
But it seems only one for. But I think he'll score goals.
What did you make of Celtic's performance?
Well, can I say, like you obviously had that debate we made a couple of weeks ago. If that's
Such
the
a
most
striker's
striker
goal.
finish ever, wasn't
Fucking
it?
Alan Shearer, mate. Roscoe's wanting fucked out in the wing.
Him crossing it. But that's he's
Him
probably
crossing it and
weakest
him
part,
heading
he's
it.
crossing it.
Mate, I was a bit shocked when that came out about Maida. Remember? Said he was leaving,
Well, what about celebration?
kissing the badge.
Kissed the bag. What's don't you leave? Punching the
That's
bag, man.
sensational, isn't it?
Such a brass neck, innit?
I know.
I don't think Celtic were great, mate, to be honest.
Again, what is it that they're struggling with?
I don't know, I just think when a team sort of like Kilmarnock sit deep, I don't know if they've got a lot of... They don't really change the way they play, but it's quite slow, I think, at times. For the second half, the start of the second half was better. But I don't know.
I do. I agree with you in terms of the full season. I don't think Celtic have been great. I'm less critical when it's on Astro though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is harder. I know Celtic have went to Killie a couple of times. I remember Angie's was like
Was it
5-0
9?
up at half
You
time
thought
or
it was going
something
to be
like
9
that.
or something?
But I do think like that. I think that takes the tempo of the game on its own.
Yeah.
When you're trying to pass quickly and the ball's spinning and bobbling up. But
Good the boy Donovan playing as well, wasn't it?
I love it, mate. See, even for the
Amazing.
penalty, like other young kids, like your man who was playing right wing would have passed that back to the goalie. But
Aye,
he's a
positive.
young boy, mate, and he's so positive. Honestly, mate, we played on the B team. I always really
Good
liked
defender
him.
as well, mate.
Yes.
there's a chance for him as well, isn't there? Well, Alistair
Aye.
Johnson's injured.
And
But
Ralph's
again, like
struggling.
he's no one that you'd look at in the B team and go, he was a standout. So there's other kids there, mate. They just need opportunities, don't they?
100%, mate.
Because he's went on and done so well. I thought he done really well yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Really good, mate. But still think it'll take Celtic a bit of... They still need to get a lot better, mate. They do. I mean, they've been good in the league so far, obviously, win-wise, but there's a lot of games coming up, and I don't know if the squad's strong enough. Couple of injuries, I'm not sure, but that's why I'm got a wee feeling Hearts might do something this year.
Is Celtic Hearts first time they play each other at Tynecastle or Celtic Park?
Come on,
It's a question sometimes that we need to leave it.
Do you think the protest, do you think it'll all stop now with the fans? Do you think it'll die down that the transfer window's shut? They've won that game. A couple of the signs have done all right. Did your dad put his pants back on, or is he ready for
No,
another
they're still
protest?
off.
Wee man only bleeds green.
They're still off.
We found out yesterday he used to drive Spitfires.
Who my dad did?
Yeah.
No, he was in control. He was in the control room. He didn't fly them. So you've made that up.
Wee Ian's just joined the army,
No,
innit?
just joined it.
Shifty's not in... The youngest ever corporal. Come on! I'm desperate to wrestle you on camera.
We wrestled yesterday
keeps it.
and end, didn't we?
And who do you think won?
You got me a wee bit of the end.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't hope I'm not coming across too negative here. The new with
You're
Celtic.
giving your opinion, mate.
No, but I just sometimes a wee bit. I'm not sure with the amount of games that are coming up. I don't know.
What have you made of the situation at Celtic, sort of the reaction to the fans, the transfer windows?
I think they've got that expectation, though, don't they? Because they've always been at the top. So to probably not feel that they've went and reinvested to stay up there. But they're probably fortunate that the rest of the chasing pack is not as strong either. Okay, you spoke about Hearts, but I don't think over the course of the season they've got enough to challenge them for the title. Rangers need a big boot up the arse, to be honest, don't they?
How did you find playing against Brendan Rodgers Celtic last year? Because you beat them 1-0, didn't you? With them at Park.
Aye.
Yeah, I
United
never
cracked,
actually
didn't
played that game. Maybe that's how we won. But to be fair, it was we won, but it was like bombardment from them. So it was like everything went wrong for them, everything went right for us, and set piece. But you feel dangerous playing against them. Like, you know they've got skill, like quality from nothing. They can be dangerous even if they're having an off day. When I played at Ibrox, I didn't fear Rangers. I didn't feel like they were dangerous, which is a sad state of affairs because a club like that, I remember back in the day playing them at Dundee United, you used to shit yourself going there thinking, keep this like 3-4.
Aye.
And what was it about them that when you played Rangers? What was it? Why did
I
you
just
not
think they
have that
didn't
feel?
really have an identity, you know? Like, I think even playing Celtic, they had their clear way of playing, and even though you know it, like they were so good and instilled the way they played, and it didn't matter who played, they had their structure. Against Rangers, I think they improvised a lot of the time. Like I think they probably get games through individual luck, a bit of brilliance, but there was no clear structure on how they played. And even still now, like you look at, they brought in some new personnel, but I don't think they really know the best way of getting the best out of them players. Like you mentioned, Roffers, Joe. I played him at Blackburn. Quickest guy on the planet with the ball. So good in the pockets. But now I see him at Rangers dropping deep and getting the ball, like starting attacks. Like I don't think that's his best position. He needs to be in the pockets, receiving it from that kind of player.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right.
Really. You don't know how quick he is with the ball.
Is he
He
right?
actually goes around. He goes around the
he's
second
good,
half.
Rapid, honestly.
I wonder why he's playing him there then.
Oh, especially when Raskin wants to
Raskin's
play
there.
6. He's like, fuck
He's just doing everything he can to piss Raskin off.
Yeah,
isn't he?
you're up front this week.
I think he definitely can do a job there, but to get the most effectiveness out of his game, I think you need him in the
You think
pockets.
Raphael's somebody that's good enough to be successful at Rangers? Like, would you look at him and think that's a Rangers player?
Yeah, he's technically very good.
Right.
So, but it's not just one player. You know, I think that's the problem. You need good players run about you, don't you, to get the best out of each other. And right now, I don't think they've got that sync.
I know we're going back on Rangers again, right? But Gasala, your best player, the first 8-9 games of the season on the left, he's playing the right in the last 2 games at neighbour. Miles less effective. I don't understand that.
No, I know.
Why the managers do that?
But it's obviously to fit in the boy Mikey Moore, but he struggled at the weekend.
Was he?
Oh,
huh?
aye, big time. He came off at half time. But the Hearts just done a good job in man-marking them and
Yeah.
forcing them in the errors.
What do you think of Celtic so far? Still meant to give?
Oh, so much meant to give me. I didn't like how they're playing it with the fullbacks not coming in. I don't
Do you
think
know?
they're great in the build-up. No, I think it's quite predictable.
Well, I think yesterday, is it Sriracha?
Aye.
I think he
Put the
came
cross-
in. I think he came in a bit more, and that's maybe
Yeah,
why.
I noticed that. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's maybe why the boy Tanecki is good. Obviously, he's a right good player, but maybe that's it. He comes in and then you've got that.
Allows you to get the bottom of the winger on an angle
don't know if
pass a lot
that's-
more, isn't it? Because against Rangers, so many straight passes into your
Aye.
winger, which is the worst pass in football for me.
I know I know you said the boy Donovan done well yesterday, but they missed Alistair Johnston's athleticism on the right hand side big time, didn't they? He was a
Runs off the
proper
ball as
outlet
well,
for them
mate.
last year. How many?
Aye.
Did he not finish joint top assist last year? I think he chipped in with a few goals as well. I think he'll make a massive
Aye.
difference when he's back. But I agree with you, the boy Tanecki. I think he'll make a difference as well.
Do you ever have a chance to sign for Celtic and Rangers?
Yeah, over John COVID.
John, I thought you said John. Did you say
No,
Duran?
during
I thought you said
COVID.
John tried to sign
Big
him.
John. No, there was talks to come back up, and I think at the time Barisic was playing. If he was getting sold, then there was talks of.
Who's the manager in? Gerrard?
Would
Aye, it would have been cool.
it have been? Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
Am me buzzing for it?
Yeah, no, because obviously massive club. But I just know the baggage that comes when you're a Glasgow boy, like him playing for one of the old firm. So
Where were you at the time, Basser? You still in Poland?
Leeds,
Or was it Leeds?
yeah.
I don't see that. What do you think Russell Mark does on a Saturday night?
That's horrible, man.
I think he just goes and sits in traffic.
Just eats a massive plate of veg, mate. Doesn't he?
Bag
Combs-
of carrots,
combs-
traffic.
Combs that great head of hair.
Well, mate,
how
I tell you what though, it must be horrible, mate. Must be horrible.
like, what you,
And do you know what?
What do you even
It's not even
get,
that,
mate?
right? It's that, see that Monday morning you're coming in to get a reaction at the players, like doing that every fucking Monday. It must be just exhausting, mate.
Because see at the start, mate, he was out about the West End all the time. He's
been seen since.
He's not been seen. He's hiding. What about Celtic? Ever get a chance to go?
Again, talks to go on loan, but nothing ever
Who's the
materialised.
manager in? What round about time?
I mean Lennon, maybe. That was Aldo was trying to instigate it, yeah. But again, compliment getting linked with stuff like that. I think every time a transfer window came when I was playing away, there was something in the media, and then my phone would just blow up. Or I come back for a night out, and even though it was nothing ever materialised, you would still get people talking. And I was like,
So why did you not go to Rangers? Sorry, but I missed it.
don't know if I can be.
Yeah,
It was if Barisic gets sold, but they never
Right,
sold him.
him. And are you sitting hoping that he goes?
I would have looked forward to it if it happened, yeah. Because I think obviously grew up Rangers fan, but never really followed it over the years. Recently, just I don't feel it's the same club they used to be. But inside, you're still a fan, aren't you? So it would have
you're
been
not
nice.
playing, right? You're not playing. See if he offers you the job for the end of the season, you take it.
No. Actually, generally wouldn't.
Would you dare imagine the month interview for us?
How could I get the fucking Rangers job?
Just at the end of the season?
Mate,
Coached a day in my life, like properly.
You've got player of pro, mate.
No, that's daft. No chance.
mate,
I know it's never going to happen because we're flying, but if the Motherwell got a manager desperate to take a job, I'd say no.
Would you?
Aye.
Why?
You need to be ready to take something like that.
I
You need
agree.
to know that you can take somebody forward.
No,
like,
I agree with
Russell
that.
Martin's got way more credentials than I've got.
I agree with that, but that is your next calling in life. It's your next calling in
You're
life
gonna
for the
be a
Brogues.
Who
So
would
I
you have
need the
as
Brogues on.
assistant? Oh, mate, he'd wear the brogues, you'd wear the suit and brogues every day. Not just the games, mate.
On the podcast.
Aye, that'd be it. Brown shoes every Monday afternoon.
Player of pro with the fucking Rangers suit on, man.
I think that is your next calling in life, mate. I've actually,
love to
do you
see
know
it.
if you get the feelings for people?
Here's a good question. If you got the Rangers job, who would you want to win, Rangers or Celtic, in the next Rangers game?
Really?
Mate, there should be one answer only.
I know. Obviously, there's one answer.
But
Would you keep? Wait a minute, I'll answer.
You should want Celtic to win.
Of course I should, but wait,
him
so
and Scotty Arfield in at Ibrox.
mate, see if that get announced tomorrow, the feel about the place is incredible.
Shut
If
up,
him and
man.
Scotty Arfield walk through, I was going to say Anfield there, through Ibrox, the place is erupting, mate. But would
Tell
you?
like you couldn't do a worse job, could you?
No. Well, you would struggle then.
Are we starting something here, by the way?
No.
I think we're starting a campaign.
But the thing is, say, Robbie would go, and I'm also a coach at Play to Pro.
Wow, imagine Paul Slaney at Ibrox, first team coach.
Keys to the kingdom, I play to pro, mate.
Up the rubbing your arse up the marble staircase. Imagine him at Ibrox. Stuarty McCall, man, look.
I'd take it. You could come with me anywhere, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Feel good factor. Maybe no Rangers,
Yeah,
but
for
Kitman, I think a Kitman at Ibrox.
oh, it's
Big
perfect
great.
for you, mate.
Feel good factor and a kit, man.
I don't know if that's a
See, about the
compliment.
I know,
Actually,
mate.
when
That's
they're eating-
fucking rubbish.
I think it's an underlying.
A waiter.
Coffee's got a
Think so?
coffee.
Yeah.
You could be the waiter.
You're a
A waiter at Ibrox.
class clown. That's what basically.
Waiter
said.
stroke steward.
But so what did?
You're next to the doggy, but you're a steward.
So I'm doing a steward and I need to go in and get them stuff.
With your stewards jacket.
And where's the
Wash off kit.
Big high vis jacket
where's-
on that.
and where's Ian?
Slaney on the back.
Ian's, is there a kid's
Ball
club?
boy.
Oh, Ian Ballboy,
Behind the goal.
Oh, he's in the army, won't he? So he'll be there for armed forces day.
Coming down for the.
I was Scotty Arfield starting. Scotty did that, didn't he? Oh, no.
Could you possibly see when Nacho gets up to match speed? Could you possibly see Maida going to the right and Nacho putting up top? Because I think it doesn't seem they're strong at that position, does it?
Maybe, aye. Has Maida played much?
Hey,
right?
your man can't continue to.
No. So Jamesy
He can, mate.
Jamesy would come in, wouldn't he?
No, I would put my out and put Ian
I think
Nacho
that's
up.
what potentially could happen, man.
Definitely. Your man
Tough man.
can't continue
He's
to.
incredible, that boy, isn't he?
He needs to do what you're doing at Ibrox.
Stu.
Amazing. Be inspired. Show us it.
So you were wearing the long sleeve 2 weeks ago. This is a short sleeve if you prefer that type of look. Really nice.
I think it's our best friend. You had a nice wee t-shirt on another day. So
Probably, aye.
When would you wear it?
I think you would wear this, I would say, Saturday, 3 o'clock, you're going out for the scores.
But you know a proper fan you got at the game?
What? The game's on the Sunday.
Oh, but he's just as much as a fan as
The
a.
game's on Sunday?
Would you wear it on the Sunday?
No, I've worn it Saturday. But I really do.
Would it always be the jeans that you with anything else you'd wear on the bottom half? Did you ever go in nothing else?
Nothing.
No.
Just be the sort of nighty look.
I think you look good.
Thanks, mate.
Hey,
Say, I need a pee.
Just keep going in like that. Be inspired is built by footballers, lads, worn by you. Proper streetwear that looks sharp and feels class. From fresh tees and cargos to overshirts and jackets. Trust me, you're going to want the full wardrobe, Andrew.
And because you're part of the open goal team, we've got you sorted. Use the code Slaney
Yeah, the code, Andy, take it away.
Use the code GO at checkout for 10% off your first order. That's go at beinspiredclothing.com. Go get stuck in.
So before you go.
Oh, la, la. We're moving on to Aberdeen. What's going on?
They're getting better though. I will start. I'm the first to give a bit the battered Livingston and creating a lot of chances, didn't I? I'd give him a wee bit longer to see if he can.
Right.
Well, I tell you what, I only watched the highlights. The boy Carlson looks at
Didn't
a
he?
proper player.
He
He looked very good, aye. I'm sure that somebody signed the boy Carlson for 11 million. Sure they did. And Aberdeen have got 1 million.
Was it
international?
Was it Bologna?
Was it not Bologna?
Was it Bologna?
I think it was.
So he's it.
Lewis is staying in his house, isn't he?
Oh, is it?
So, Derek Stein.
I really like their team, mate.
Aberdeen.
I really like the squad of players they've got, but I just don't know what they're barely scored. Have they not scored a goal yet, have they?
No, they've not scored a goal.
That's not good enough, mate. You do need to give him time, obviously, if you see the performance improve, but can't be 5
Hates
games in
scoring. He's trying to sign the Celtic right winger in January. Offering 20 million for him. Again, Davy, what a job he's done at Livingston.
Yeah.
Eh? I mean, you probably think of Davy's budget compared to Aberdeen's budget, it'd be absolutely
Crazy, mate.
astronomical.
Yeah, good word, mate.
Thanks so much. And he continue. I think they'll be fine, Livingston, yeah.
I've said it for the start. I think, like probably a few clubs, I think they'll be anywhere between that kind of 7th and 10th and try to be pushing for the top 6. But I don't think they'll be second bottom Livy. I think he always recruits well. I think they're always well organised, but they've actually added a bit more in possession this year as well. I think, to be fair, thought they were a bit more on the back foot against Aberdeen, but they're going to wait to Pittodie and get a point at Livingston. So
I think he's done it well, hasn't he? We did say, like, will he go back to being hard to beat, or will he play all the time? But he's mixed it up, hasn't he? In certain games he's sat in, and other games he's went and try and dominate the ball. So
which you need to be. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to go and batter teams at home playing Tarts, Hibs, Rangers, Celtic. So I think you need to be, and they've done it well.
Be no bad one for you, Livy?
Yeah, possibly. I think that the club like that, just staying in the league's a bonus for them, isn't it? If they do well.
Aye. Working under a hero and all, man.
He's done well, but he's so raw, like, he's just unfiltered. Need more guys like that in football.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's actually really good when you go and watch him, mate. See like how they go about things at Livy. It's very impressive.
He's animated.
Oh, he's very animated, mate. So do you think Thelin will turn this round? I heard a few boos at final whistle.
I heard boos.
Well, they're not going to be bottom of the league, are they? Surely.
They should be challenging.
We play them twice in a row. We've got them next weekend and the weekend after.
No, I'm not getting a touch off you, is it? It's a draw. There's another draw for them. Fucking definite draw, innit?
No, but I don't know. I'm a bit worried with him.
With Thelin?
I am a bit worried with him. I'm
fine.
not seeing. We're just no scoring a goal in the first 5 games. We go back to last season, the Scottish Cup. If he doesn't win that, mate, they're running their own. The amount of games they've not won, even for last season. I do worry about it, mate.
Getting this boy Carlson in and then Nisbet
as well, and Armstrong, he looked good when he came on.
Nicky?
He's suspended.
Best performance of the season?
He'll come on, obviously. He'll come
No,
back.
I'm saying that was the best performance of the season.
I think Livingston at home drawn, 0-0's the best performance.
I never said result, I said performance.
I know, but no beating Livingston at home.
What was a better performance that they've had? That was the best performance of the season.
Who's that? I'm trying to think of other games.
Falkirk.
They got beat 1-0.
They beat 1-0. They get beat after Hearts 2-0.
I wouldn't class any of them as good performances yet.
No, I agree. Who does worry you? Who else worries you if you're saying it's not going to be Aberdeen? God, bad feeling for Falkirk. I'm devastated. I love John so much. I don't know why. Never fancied him. I never even fancied him to get a draw against it, man.
It's always hard for me to say, but I think it's just naturally you would say Dundee at the minute, wouldn't you? Just based on obviously getting knocked out of the League Cup and no starting the season. Great.
Although they did have a couple of chances against you. Si Murray's got to score a couple,
second half they were a bit better, but they did not touch the football in the first half.
He's
honestly.
total football.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Amazing.
Didn't get a touch. And it was proper boos at half time. Even proper boos during the first half, to be honest with you. But to be fair to them, they were better second half. Bought a boy Congreve. I think he's on loan for Swansea. He was excellent.
Was he
really good? Came off the bench, aye.
Look out for that one. Thoughts on Simon Murray's goatee? Is it still acceptable for a man to have a goatee?
Got to go.
I didn't really notice
Got to go.
No, but I didn't mean that. It's got to go though, innit?
It's a rare thing now to see it a goatee.
You'd fancy him to put that away as well, that chance.
On his left foot.
No, he's right.
Oh, he's right
foot,
man.
By the way, I can never say the name right. Masvinisi,
yeah.
He's got to score, mate, in the second half.
I know. He's on fire. He's been on
fire. No, excellent. I really like him as a player.
Goal, didn't he?
Aye, really good.
So quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually think Dundee's players so far this season, the boy, I've only watched him twice, but the boy Graham's really impressed me the last centre half. He scores an
He was good
equaliser,
at Falkirk, man. I liked him at Falkirk.
JT absolutely burns him for a goal.
Yeah.
It gives him about 10 yards. It gets the other side of him. It was the Scotland-Portugal 21s game I watched. I thought he was really good in the game, the boy Luke Graham.
He's a good player, mate. I really liked him at
JT's
Falkirk.
been
He's
brilliant,
good,
mate.
really good, mate.
Talking about Livy with Davey, you were a player at Livy at the start of your career.
Yeah, I started
You let
there
go
when I
before you
was-
broke in the first team.
No, even before that. It was like 15, YT, them kind of stages.
And what was the reasons for letting you go?
Too small. Too small. I think at that time there was a big influx of Edinburgh and Glasgow, and I think they wanted to side with the kind of Edinburgh boys.
Right.
So that's...
Who let you go?
Oh, who was the... I don't even remember the name. It was like the
Idea?
youth development, yeah. Head of youth. What age were you there? 'Cause I played against you and like...
I moved there when I was 15, I think, 14 or 15. But I remember playing against you
Should
at
have
Queen's
been with
Park
Big
loads,
Bucks,
aye.
at that time.
Aye.
Yeah. So I left there and then gave it up for a year. Never
You gave football up?
gave football up.
Why?
Just wasn't
Scunnered?
interested. Yeah, scunnered, but just wasn't interested. Went and played fives. And then playing fives, seen a few boys that I knew from playing against and stuff, was saying, look, you need to come down Queen's Park at the time. And I was like, not interested. And then he's like, look, just come down. Called a manager. So called, went down to, where's Hoggenfield Lock? Where's that?
Next to Steps?
Yeah, Steps. That's where they were training pre-season. Went down, did a few sessions, played a friendly and signed at half-time.
Did you?
Half time?
Signed at half-time.
For the first team?
No, for a youth team.
Right.
So I tell you had a world in the first half.
Nah,
of that, you're saying.
I was half decent, you know what I mean? So I could kick the ball.
Did the balls not keep going in the water?
No, it's too far.
Did I pitch a Huggy Lock?
Across.
Oh, the playing
it.
fields, right, okay.
I don't think it was a school. I think it was the playing fields.
It's the Steps playing field. I know what you mean.
So in there, and then played a couple of years with the youth team. Played against Andy Boy at Livi.
Who got the better? Yeah.
To be fair, we nearly won the league one year, which was unheard of.
No,
'cause
the
there was
league
a
was
few
Celtic,
years were like
just not it.
full time.
Aye.
Nah, it was.
Oh, the job league,
We played against you for first team Queen's Park Livy as well, didn't we?
Yeah. Played there.
What league was that in?
League 2. That was when Livy got
Put down.
demoted, aye.
Yeah.
And that's what gave you your chance, obviously, getting put into League 2. You got put straight in. At what age?
That year was a wee bit older. That year was 17, I think.
What were you? Debut?
I would have been about at Queen's Park.
Yeah.
19 maybe.
Not bad.
You scored a few free kicks that year, though, and I
Yeah,
always
scored a
remember
few.
that.
My second season finished top goal scorer.
For your left back?
At left back.
That's
I
mad.
got 9 or 10 goals.
Who was the first team manager? Was it Gardner Spears?
Gardner Spears. Billy Stark took me up. And then, tell you what, it was a proper dressing room as well. Like grin, a few hostile bodies in there.
Who like?
When I went in, Ketts was,
Stuart
Ketts
Kettler?
was a captain.
Was he?
Yeah, I was a kid. Ketts was captain. Paul Payton. Alan Troughton, still playing.
What a player.
Wow.
Xander.
Big Xander Killie?
Xander.
How is he?
Shuffle, amazing.
What a
Tell
guy.
you what about his left peg?
Oh, his left foot's a joke, mate. He can
Goal
fucking...
kicks alone, he's probably in the top 3 that I've played with.
What about your brother Rab, though? His...
Does he just share it, I take it?
Oh,
down?
Xander can fucking... See that? Somebody that just zings the ball every
Just
time.
pure,
It's incredible.
just pure, like driven.
Love it.
So then how long after that were you like to big moves?
I think pretty much when I started well, like Andy said, scored a few goals, and then I was doing refrigeration and air conditioning at the time.
Who for Willie Hockey?
So KB, he just left, but I think he was City.
Who's KB?
That's the name of the company,
Alright.
KB. So I was doing that alongside playing part-time for Queens. And then my first year I had offers to go Partick Thistle full-time, but my pops was always like, make sure you get a trade behind you. So I stayed for another year and then had like a gentleman's agreement. At the end of the year I could go, and then I got offers to go to Watford, big Malcolm Mackay. So I'm down
Queen's
trained.
Park to Watford,
Yeah.
did you right?
But in a champ, but I went down and trained for like a week just to get a feeler, and then at the end of the season they offered me a deal. But I think it was too big a step. I think you moved at that time as well. Did you go to Middlesbrough?
Middlesbrough, right.
Big Malky
so
just
then I
wanted to
went.
fix his fridge, didn't he?
Yeah. So went to Dundee United, yeah. 3 years there, enjoyed it.
We're going to come down here, but what about that game at the weekend?
Aye,
Two good teams now.
Amazing.
Aye,
mate.
very
Could
good.
United challenge Hearts and Hibs for third? They look like fucking great. I really enjoy watching Dundee United now.
I don't think they've got a good a team as the two of them.
No.
Nah. Which obviously not much to go on because you had 2 games against them. Obviously 3 each at the weekend and only lost 3-2 at Hearts in the
But
game.
they're
a few
better than
weeks
Hearts
ago,
in
but
that game as well, mate. It was after the European performance as well.
I thought that's as good as they've been because usually I think Jim Goodwin's Dundee United are solid. And I think going forward, I think they've always been areas of an improvement. But the boy Dolchek's a top
What a
signing. The
player,
boy
mate.
Sapsford as well. I think they have signed. I know we've spoke so much about the lack of Scottish players and Scottish identity in their team, but they've definitely signed some good players.
Wee Babinski still kicking about.
I don't know if he's still about, mate.
Nah, Babinski's
He
gone.
saved me. He saved me a lot last year
But just saying that he did
when it came to Dundee United. Aye.
But the
What
big,
an
big
advert.
physical boys as well, Dundee United, aren't they?
I like the boy Kamara midfield.
Middle of the pitch,
He's a good player.
Is it a foul?
I think it's a foul.
I think it's a foul as well, mate.
There.
Aye.
Why?
I think he runs into him. Just runs right into him. He can't do
Barges
that.
through him.
And it might look slightly soft, but he can't run into something.
Well, see if it's no a foul, right? That means he's won the ball, no? So it would be offside by about 5 yards. So they've obviously watched it and seen that he's not won the ball, so he's just barged through. The
feel
boys
that
today.
you know with us two here.
No, I thought it was offside. I thought it was a Hibs player that touched it. It was offside, so it was for the foul.
Aye, foul.
Because he's so offside, isn't he?
Aye, miles.
But
I
I don't think it's a foul.
I
You don't?
No.
I think the
But you like to run into people?
What? He's kind of turning into him, isn't he?
You think it's a foul, no?
No,
I think he did turn into him.
did he not?
I think he had his back to goal, did he not? It's the keeper's pass though, and it's no,
Straight pass.
but he's bobbling it in.
Aye.
Fucking nightmare pass.
He's got that in him to run into the goalie.
Oh, he like nuts.
Again, no, mate. The penalty kick, mate. He's got straight red carded for that.
I know, mate. What's he meant to
joking
do?
me? Oh my God, man. I can't believe it. And I don't know if that comes off the back of Hibs should have a Stonewall penalty, I thought last week against St Mirren. So I don't know if that's played into the decision that came straight away the week after, but fucking
Mate, we should line the refs up, get them to put their hands out and just volley balls off their hands and go, right, what?
Yeah.
move it to the road.
Move it away. How you not getting it away? How you not getting it away?
That needs
This is what you want boys to do. You want boys to move their hands with a fucking...
You know, the referees meeting you always have at the start of the that needs
Aye,
implemented.
just on there, we'll just
Just stand there with volley balls off your hands to a yard and see and try if you can get it out of the way.
Great.
Who's came up with the rule?
That they need to be held responsible, mate, because that's not
Is it really? Am I being
But I
is it
tell you
really?
what,
be high.
the Dundee United drops the ball for the first, plays El Bobolo for the second, and then pushes the boy into the handball for the red card at the end. The keeper pushes the edge into him for the handball.
Mate, every time the highlights were showing you, he was facing the wrong way. He was facing the goal. You know what I mean?
His
He was facing the other way.
Balakwisha and goals. He's facing back with that.
They need to start winning games though, didn't they?
Well, they were beating Hibs 2-0. Sorry, they were beating Kilmarnock 2-0 a couple of weeks ago at home. Hibs, and then again, obviously, yesterday dropping points. If Hibs are going to do it, they need to pick up the draws and make them wins. Mate. You can't do that. You just can't. I was going to ask you though, right? So I had a scout at the game who said both teams were playing quite direct.
You can just say it was Charlie. Yeah, but you've done the comment, we've seen him down there,
I know, but I was trying to make it effect it. You've killed me there.
You're acting like Russell Martin, just come out and say it.
Right, they're playing direct.
Both teams are playing direct, and it's one of the best games we've seen, as in chance-wise. Should more teams do that? Maybe.
40 shots, mate.
I know.
That's it.
40 shots.
No, is there, huh?
So is there an argument that maybe the
Just long ball.
I don't mind long ball. See, they've got two up and you're putting... I don't think it's long ball. It's more like... I think Hibs pull people to spaces, don't they, for Boyle and Bowie to run into. That for me is no long ball.
So what
Dundee United were, that was just...
are you getting to that Rangers and Celtic should be a bit more like that? Is that what you're getting to?
No, I just... Andy,
So Rangers should spend £25 million and just launch a ball at the pitch?
No. I'm just saying as in... as it became the game just too predictable. And
I agree with you.
Aye, do you know what I mean?
But do you not think the best teams do both well? There's times when they play through and then there's times when they go over the top.
Aye. So there needs to be a recognition in a game when you can play
Of what the
forward.
opposition are doing as
It's
well.
not
We
just
always
slashing the
take
ball
into
up the
account.
pitch and playing for a 50-50 chance and pick up a second ball, which I don't think Hibs do. I don't know if that's what Charlie said, but Hibs don't do that. Hibs always try and drop Bowie in and spin Boyle or
In the
somebody down the
space.
channel to hit the space, and then they flood the box. That's one thing I like about Hibs. They commit so many bodies into the penalty area when they attack.
And they always put it in, Andy, don't
Aye.
they? They never turned in a cross into the box.
But I tell you, I've got a controversial one.
Good.
Nicky Cadden, right, one to left foot. I think Jordan Obita has a very good player. I think
Abita
Jordan
is good.
Abita could be a better option.
Well, I think Abita's
times.
better defensively, isn't it? I think the one that Cadden gets caught out at the weekend, Abita doesn't get caught out with that. But I
Aye.
think Cadden gives you more going forward.
He's got a wonder left foot, to
Yeah.
be fair.
Oh, his left foot's a joke.
Wonder
mate.
left foot.
He just puts the ball on.
But again, just basing it off the highlights, I didn't watch the full game. It was some game.
What an
Some
advert, mate.
chances.
Innit?
Again, like, so see if you're going direct and the other team's got two of the biggest centre halves and your centre forwards, why would you do that?
No.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm just asking the question that two teams played more direct and it was one of the best games I've seen this season. I think that's a legit question to ask.
Well, aye, is that legit? Because I watched.
Our heart's quite direct.
I watched Arsenal Liverpool last week. It was one of the worst games of football I've ever seen.
boring.
Rangers
Neither of them
Celtic
were direct,
was the same.
I just think
It was-
everybody's just gets so fixated with us building up. Like just trying to overcomplicate it, isn't it? Because it's nice in the eye, but football's about results at the end of the day,
Possession,
isn't it?
possession with a purpose, mate.
Yeah,
Possession with a
that's
purpose to create
Do
chances
you know
and score
what Pet
goals.
Peeve is? Possession for the sake of possession.
Aye, which is too much in football.
Yeah. Peter Houston was your manager at Dundee United.
Houston,
Great
yeah.
guy, isn't he? Does you like Houston?
Just, yeah, he was good. I got on well with him. Having himself. He was having himself,
Uh-huh.
Big EO, because I think he was involved with Scotland.
He's my youth team manager
Yeah,
in Scotland. Yeah, I liked
Houston.
him.
So he used to come away with some big time shouts. The mortgage was chucked a few times. Say, what mortgage? What's that?
Houston was
Does he?
throwing that
Aye.
away.
Houston, yeah.
What's our Celtic now,
Good guy.
yeah?
Does he?
He does opposition analysis,
No, I never knew that. But
What was your decision to then obviously take the punch a day full time just because you got your trade? I take it.
yeah, so I'd finished and it was the time to take the next step. And then it was just about where to go next. So at that time, I think Dundee United was probably out with Celtic one of the best in Scotland. I think they'd just come off the back of winning the Scottish Cup as well. So it was good squad.
And had a lot of young boys.
Yeah, a lot of young boys
wasn't
coming
it?
through, and I just saw it as of course you've got to believe in yourself, but and I didn't see Dundee United as a ceiling, you know, like I thought go there, do well, then gives you opportunities to then move to the next step.
Did you notice a massive difference in terms of quality for Queen's Park at Dundee United, or was it not actually as big as you thought?
No, there was obviously everybody was a step up in quality. I don't think I felt kind of out of depth coming from Queen's Park, but everybody was better. I think just when you go from part-time football, albeit some teams is full-time, I think the intensity is different, like the physicality of players is different. And then just coaching in general. You just learn a bit more and you see experienced pros. You know, I had guys in the team, John Daly, Willow Flood, Scott Robson, I think, was playing with Scotland at the time. So I could look at these guys and learn. But then I had some interesting characters in there as well.
Who like?
Midge Gardyne.
I have to say something, mate.
Yeah, have you got any new stories for us?
It's probably nothing new that you've already heard.
You get shout outs every week, don't
Nah,
you?
he's brilliant. I tried to meet him when I was up in Perth last season, but he was busy. I think he was doing the deliveries.
He's still playing, isn't he? Playing with Dundee North End.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Midge is brilliant though. What a guy. What a chop.
Do you know what though? We talk about it all the time, didn't we? Like there is talent out there, and how many examples do we get
Well,
back
leagues-
then? A guy's going for League 2 or Lowland League or League 1 up to the
It's just
SPFL and
it's
get the
getting
careers they've got.
football's luck. Football's luck. Like
Do you
of
think
course
so?
it's
Do
skill.
you think football's luck?
In terms of opportunity, I'd say so as
biggest
well.
part is luck because you play against technically amazing players in them leagues that won't get the break or won't get the chance, and then they just dwindle in them leagues and obviously make a career out of it. But they could have went to higher places if they'd just got that chance.
Who was the one that stood at Dundee United? So we've got down here Scott Allen, Stuart Armstrong, Mackay Stevens, Johnny Russell, John Souttar. Who was the one that you looked at and thought, wow, what a player he is?
Didn't play loads of them, but Goldie.
Ryan Gold,
Yeah.
a joke, wasn't it?
Somebody else has said
Saw him at 14, 15. He was a kid, like he was a boy, like just a little skinny boy.
Uh-huh.
But see just how he manipulated the ball with his first touch. You could tell he was going to go to the top level. I don't think he really hit the heights of where he should have. Maybe wrong move at the wrong time, but yeah, he was incredible. I think all of them that you've just mentioned were great players. And some of them's probably just getting to a kind of peak. John Souttar obviously has grown into a leader at Rangers. Johnny's had an unbelievable career and still gone. Stu, done it down in England, Celtic, Gary Mackay-Stevens.
A lot done United produced at that time, wasn't there?
I think they were well recognised for that though. Even, I think every year they were kind of feeder club. Boys broke through and then got a move, didn't they?
Aye.
So I think
No anymore.
No
Don't
happening.
get one
now,
Scottish
yeah.
player first.
Went full circle, wasn't it? Jake Husty ever mortgages off Brendan Rodgers now?
That'd be amazing, man.
Wasn't it?
Amazing, mate.
Steve Brendan would love that, I think.
He would.
He'd be fishing.
That's his type of partner, isn't it, Brendan Rodgers? All day long.
Definitely, mate. Who was it you got in bother with, the Polish goalie?
Chesniak after slapping them on the arse.
Oh, Rado,
Because you sounded more Polish than him.
Probably. Big Rado. Yeah, he came into that environment, that dressing room that was wild. Every day it was wild. And first day in the showers, like he's a big butch Polish guy, and me, Midge, Johnny, Marky Miller gave him a slap in the ass turn. I think he pinned me up. You don't touch me.
If you're going to touch my arse, touch closer to the...
Yeah, so that was a step we knew we don't fuck with him.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't like them kind of jokes.
Did Midge terrorise him?
Midge terrorised everybody.
Mark Miller's wild. That is a wild. Do you know Mark Miller now?
No.
He's a great
He
guy.
was wild, Mark Miller.
He was brilliant, mate.
That was him that kept telling Cokie Mizuno to call Neil Lennon ginger pubes. Cokie obviously never knew what anything meant.
What did Lenny say when he said it to him?
Fucking raging, mate. It's like, you ginger pubes. It's so funny, mate. Mark would get him to say so many things, but it's so funny, man. Oh, amazing. Johnny Russell was a good player as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, amazing.
Johnny was top, mate.
Amazing.
He's still
he's
doing
done.
well as well, American.
I love him, mate.
Yeah, he's
Great
He's a
guy,
brilliant
innit?
guy, isn't he?
yeah, he's
Do you think that was one of them? I've done yet. Kept all them together. Would that have been like that Hibs team that?
We
have you
say
kept
that
all together?
at every club,
Yeah.
don't we?
No, I think it
But
would
you're
have.
right when you see the players they've
Isn't it?
got. Aye.
What would you have?
Definitely.
You, Robertson, Suter, Gold, Scott Allen, Mackay-Stevens, Armstrong. Sifsey was good, wasn't he?
We even chuck in like the likes of like Blair Spittle, what he's doing as well. Willow Flood's a good player by Robson.
Barry Robson, Well, was a dirty wee bastard, didn't he?
Yeah, angry little, just moaned constantly. Moaned all
I
the
hate that,
time.
mate. I hate that in a player.
Oh, he was so moany, but yeah, I learned a lot from him. Like, he probably showed you how to be a professional and apply yourself.
Yeah.
He just ratted about every day in training.
He loved smashing people, didn't
Yeah.
he? Uh-huh.
But he would choose these people who he'd smash.
Yeah. You didn't like that, mate?
No.
Demanding standards, isn't it?
No, it's no demanding standards, but you just get crab at bastards, mate.
Mm.
And they're always moaning, and then they give the ball, and you're like, you've just done the exact same thing.
Mm.
And my kind of argument to that is, I didn't mean to get away.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
I get if I always. So I used to mean Paul McGowan went head to head, Queen of the South, and we were going for it because he's just won every single thing you done, every single thing. And I'm like, I'm not fucking mean to do that. No, I get Andy because I know you're a money fucker at training. I understand if there's a lazy bastard, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody's lazy and they're no good. That's when you go on something. That's when you give him a bollock. But somebody getting
See if somebody gives the ball, like, try to take somebody on or try to thread the ball through and it gets caught out, I don't mind that.
Aye.
See somebody that misses like a 5-yard pass or
sloppy side.
Laziness, isn't it?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not even remotely moaning now compared to what I was maybe 5 years ago.
chilling now for a
Swear to
minute.
God. No, but not even just
I
that.
think
I
you'd be good.
just think
I think you'd be good with younger players, though, mate.
that's a part of it, but I also think football's so different now, mate. I honestly don't think you can do that with players now. I think
Yeah,
they just go
it's
straight
changed.
under.
Yeah.
I think the reaction you used to get back in the day, like, I think it would get the best out of players. I don't think it does
No,
now. I think it
100%.
actually does the opposite, so you just don't do it.
100%.
How
The
you
managers
find it,
know that as
son?
well.
Aye. I've had managers actually say to me, like, basically in a roundabout way, stop moaning. So,
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
your
but-
dad,
Matt Warburton was big on it, to be honest. Like, Matt Warburton loved me, but he used to always say professional, no personal. So he must
What
have
would
meant
you
that
moan
the way
about
I
him,
moaned
Dave?
at people was personal. So I just always try to dim it down, and then over the last sort of few years as I've got older, I've just kind of stopped because, like I says, I don't think it gets the best out of players now.
What would you be? Would that just be seen training if you were losing or stuff like that? You get moaning.
But a bit of everything. I was a money bastard, to be fair. So a bit of everything. Whether
He's-
it's no running, give the ball away, losing. But see,
Yeah, well, I
see a
think
big
some-
part of that was it was good. It was for myself as well.
Yeah.
I felt as if I was like moaning at people, it would actually get more out of me.
Yeah,
Do you
I
know what I
get
But
mean?
you.
you're holding yourself accountable now,
Aye,
aren't you? Like, I
100%.
think nowadays at St Johnstone last year, I think there was times where you needed that kind of old school bollocking to get, and nobody was getting held accountable, and that's probably the situation they found themselves in. Whereas I had a couple of conversations with Simon, he's like, some players react differently to it, so you can't go and just single somebody out and give them a bollocking.
But
But-
it's football all at the back, you know, innit?
Yeah, it's
Can't he
changed.
touch a goalie? We're just not going to pass it a bit at the back. Nobody's going to press us. We can't shout at people. Like,
Yeah.
Who was the worst at Rangers for that, Andy? Moaning.
Moany? Good question. Kenny Miller be up there. Connor Goldson was up there.
All right.
I think Kenny though. Kenny was the one that kind of stands out to me. But again, for me, a good way.
Aye.
Did we hope ever get a peep?
No, but brilliant trainer, mate.
Yeah.
Brilliant trainer. He's one that I don't think anybody would ever moan at him. Do you know what I mean? So you're talking about moaning for certain reasons.
Yeah.
Nobody would ever moan at Hope. He's just
Great trainer.
aye, 100% every single day.
He's a moody wee bastard. Ain't you, mate?
What, on a football pitch?
Oh my God. So you used to join in at Brimhill?
I know, but that was different. I'm very frustrated at myself because I'm old and can't move probably.
Mate, I used to always find it mad that you trained in trainers, mate, and trained well.
I know.
Training in
New
trainers?
Balance.
Training New Balance, mate. Trainers.
I did this trainers.
What was the Italian trialist, remember?
Remember, I'd smashed in a tackle. I didn't even smash, I tackled him and he was fucking knowing a bit. I was like, got a pair of fucking New Balance trainers on.
They studs on it.
You stretched up.
Put straight to that with your boots on. With your clothes on, remember? Oh, wow. Jackie McNamara, good guy, isn't he?
Jackie, yeah.
He was brilliant on here, wasn't he, Jackie?
Amazing.
Really
How
good.
is his job? Healthy now? Because he.
He's doing well, mate.
Yeah.
Nah, he's fine, mate.
Nah, yeah, good. Again, I only worked with Jackie, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so. Yeah, enjoyed the time. Like they had a good group, him, Simon Donnelly and Jacko. So it was refreshing, but also, listen, he's been there and done it as a player as well. So it was...
He was one that I thought he could go and have a right good managerial career.
Aye.
His Dundee United team were really good. Played great football. I just thought, was it York he went and had a fucking nightmare?
Mm-hmm.
It was, wasn't it? That way he went after Dundee United.
Was he now? He's an agent?
Just made an
Agent,
absolute
aye.
fortune.
Yeah.
Was he not the chairman or not?
He was like you at Ibrox. He was the chairman, CEO on Lech Poznan. Lennon Mum, if Indonesia you're going over?
We are heading on, exclusive, we are heading over on Saturday, first vlog of the season. Lennon Miller,
It's in the gross
Indonesia.
opening.
I know, mate.
I tell you what, I'm gutted. But I hope when you go down there, they find you into the team. They're flying. They're absolutely flying.
One of my good mates is captain there now.
I think
Yes,
they're second or third in the league.
Yeah,
Is that your
they
mate?
won.
Would you message him and ask
Yeah,
if we
would
can
you
do an
want?
interview with him?
Speak to him. Yes, but speak to him.
There you go. Go on.
On the camera?
I address him.
Go see.
No, I'm going
Address him.
to speak to Lennon Miller and see if he's going to try catch up with us for a wee chat.
Yeah,
It's AC Milan they're playing.
Wow.
Is his dad coming?
I don't know if his dad's
At
going to be
home
there.
or...
At home, mate, aye.
Yeah. No, let me know. Speak to him.
Oh, brilliant.
Were you one of the first that went abroad? 2013 you were?
I think I was the first Scottish or British, maybe, in their history.
What, in
I don't know, you'd need to fact check that.
Right.
To go to Poland. I think Scottish, definitely.
When, why? What appealed to the move?
I think just the opportunity to go and try something different. You know, the step is always probably do well in Scotland, go to one of the big two, or go down south. And at the time, Poland, Lech Poznan came in, but I never knew anything about them. And Big Chesniak, keeper, was like, that was his hometown. He said, amazing, big club, go and see it. So I was oblivious, to be honest. I never knew much about Polish football. We actually played Slansk in the qualifiers, in European qualifiers. So that was the first taste of it, and the fans was mental. I said, oh, this could be a bit of me. Went over to see it, loved it, big stadium, good facilities, and said, if I, again, come do well here, it opens other doors.
The fans over there are mental.
Oh, nuts.
Madness.
That's why now, like, you talk about having an opinion, like, that's why it's just, opinions here don't matter. Like, you go there, if you start bad, like, you're summoned to the ultras. They've got too much influence, but
So what did somebody come and say the ultras want to see you?
You'll get told, yeah. Meeting room 10 minutes. Like,
Yeah,
even
you are
they'll have meetings with the president, coach. It's really far fetched to go with the coach. Like, it needs to be bad, but
Right.
there's been times where, even last season I was there, we changed coach at winter and never done really well. And after one of the games, mate, the ultras called us all over and gave the microphone. Jumped down, gave the microphone to the manager to speak to the ultras.
At the end of the game.
Yeah, to speak. And the guy's like, you can't speak, like, you can't, it's impossible, you can say something, do you know what I mean?
Can I hear you?
That's mad, isn't it?
Microphone, mate.
Are they scary bastards, huh?
Oh, because
So what did they say to you personally? What did they say to you?
No, to be fair, I had a good relationship with the fans. Like, I never really had any instance with them. So it always helps when you do well and you win things.
We played Borwick, remember Borwick signed for Celtic? We went over there pre-season as part of the deal, played his old team, and it was maybe like
Legia.
Poznan as well, Legia,
Legia.
and we played 2 games. Like you say, mate, pre-season friendly, it was fucking
mate,
wild,
mental.
man.
We played
Shite myself.
we played Legia in
No,
the.
that's why you need to go and do a vlog.
Oh, mate, it's a great shit.
Getting the ultras there.
We played Legia in the. I think it was the last qualifier to get into the Europa League. Remember I said that's one of the best atmospheres I've played in. I've got this theory, you can tell me it's miles off, I don't know. But so we went over to Legia, we turned the night before and I got injured, right? So I was in the stand, so I was like looking about and it was just all middle-aged men. There's no kids. Honestly, mate. No kids, there was no women, there was no elderly people. It was like, it was as if you all need to be 30, you all need to have skinheads and you all need to go mental.
And be able to-
Faddy,
and be able
just
to
faddy,
scrap.
innit?
Mate, honest.
Just a stadium full of faddies, mate.
20,000 faddies, man. But, mate, that's what it felt like.
No,
I know
it's,
where all
yeah.
the I know where all the Polish women are. That's what it is. That's why I don't know what they
They've all got different voice boxes.
If I'm getting pulled in for holding
Deep
hand,
in,
you're getting pulled in with.
Fucking about to say that.
They've got deeper voice boxes as well.
Who, the women?
No, the guys.
Oh, the
Can they
guys.
sing?
They're scary, mate.
Yeah, no, it's proper atmosphere.
Was there full-on fights in the stands? Would fans fight each other?
Oh, mental.
So what was your biggest game of the season?
Against Legia.
And what would that be like?
Mental. City would be in lockdown. So like they'd be escorted in the buses, the right ones, and then straight back out.
And they try to get to the bus.
Well, I bet they would organise like, so over there it's different. I don't know how here with the casuals or whatever, but there, like the ultras it's like organised fighting. So they'll get 100 of the like best fighters, the fans, and they'll organise in the forest, referees that, and go and scrap.
Oh.
Oh, it's mental. It's mental. Go and just have a look, like Poznan hooligans
I wanna do that.
on YouTube.
I'm
And
gonna go in the
just
forest
watch
with them.
I'd love to see you in the forest.
I'll do that part of the vlog with the forest.
Oh, mate.
Tell you what, that'd be brilliant.
You won the
would be
league as
good.
well? You won the league?
Twice.
Wow.
Ah,
Are you
amazing.
treated like a hero, obviously, when that happens?
Yeah, like when you do well, it's nuts. The whole city's like just partying, it's chaos.
Mate, what
Great-
is the
great
nightlife
memories.
like here there?
There was a pasha in Poznan actually. Yeah. Went graced there a few times. Nightlife's good, especially in the summer. Like people think, I don't know, Eastern European, like quite a poor country. Of course there's like parts that's quite poor, but every city's got like a beautiful square. You know, when you go to Prague, these kind of places, every city's kind of got that. So you can go and get food.
Would the ultras take you out? Have you done well? Would you drink with them in it?
Nah, but you would meet them if you went out into the town. You would for sure meet them in the town somewhere. So it was like if you weren't winning or that, it was impossible to go out because everyone would speak a little bit like Glasgow.
Yeah.
Like everyone would know, but there they would.
What's the worst thing
they
you've
would
seen
get
them
a
do?
slap.
Just last on them? Is it the microphone thing or is there something worse that you've seen the ultras do?
Nah, I've not. It never ever came to blows.
Right.
But we had my first stint there. Like we were doing bad, and all the ultras we'd caught windlet on the way back for an away game because there you travel by bus everywhere, so it's like 3, 4, 5 hours, and all the ultras had arrived back at the stadium first. This was like 2 a.m. So the coach had to stop like a few miles away, and we had to get taxis back and leave the cars at the stadium so that we didn't go and see them because they were like raging.
It's like that in Italy as well, Derek said, didn't he?
Yeah.
The fans are like that. I don't know if that's the right way forward, that, mate.
Why would it be?
You just hate confrontation in general.
I don't know if that's the right way forward. We
How
should
would-
send
how
that
would-
to the Polish.
How would you deal with that if you're playing with Poznan and you know that the fans are waiting for you?
I'm not speaking to them, mate.
So what you doing?
I'm just going in the dressing room.
I don't think you obviously need to go by them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dressing room.
What I'm doing.
And
But I
you've got
don't
me
like-
Ian as well. But China would know he's in the army.
He's an army.
Has he got a blade? Has he got a Stanley now?
We
Took that off
switchblade.
him. We took that off him. No gear him that. Now I've got. Do you know I've got a wee boy?
Did not know.
But they took the piss at him because he's put on a bit of weight, which is nothing wrong with me.
He started wetting the bed.
But anyway,
Does he wet the bed?
Ian. No, he doesn't wet the bed. No. But he's a great.
Praying for a war, isn't he? He keeps asking when the war's going to happen.
No, yeah, no, he's worried because he keeps on seeing things online, which is a shame for him. He keeps seeing things online that there could be a war starting again. I keep reminding him, I'm not your granddad, son. I'm not going to war. My dad was in the army, so that's why I say, man.
Oh,
Mate,
mate.
can I do a pee? I'm fucking happy.
No.
Well done, mate. Are you got in Turkey, mate? Is it Konyaspor?
Konyaspor, yeah.
Do I take it? Money.
Football and
Is it football?
nah, it was probably the opportunity again to go, and the dough helped. No taxes helped as well.
Wow.
So
Something like that though, mate.
It was nice. Yeah,
Isn't
top played against some top
Players, top
like,
teams.
so a good shot
Who are the top
collection
players
from
in that league?
at that time. Charisma,
Wow.
Snyder. Who else? Nani. Who else was there? Van Persie.
Wow.
Yeah, big players.
Again, atmosphere incredible at the games. Turkish fans are
Yeah, they're just.
mental.
welcome to hell.
Do you know? So
I know.
yeah, but see when like against a player or ref, they had this technique of whistling, mate. You couldn't hear, like you literally couldn't hear when they started to whistle. There's not like booing here or in England, like there they started to whistle. I don't know, do you remember there was a guy that had a problem with his ears? He played and he had to walk off because it was too noisy for his ears. Had to walk off during the game.
I remember that.
You remember seeing that?
Who was that
I
again?
don't remember who it was, but it
Was
is that.
was he
is
not
that
at
loud.
Spurs? Holtby?
Lewis Holtby.
Aye.
Holtby. I played him at Blackburn.
Was it him, mate? No.
No, I don't
No.
think so.
What made you think it was him?
I'm sure I've read that story.
These years.
Aye, I'm sure it.
Who was the best team in the league, Galatasaray?
No, at that time, Besiktas was probably the best team. Of course, any one of them big teams in Istanbul's top, like Gala, Fener, Besiktas, who else? Trabzonspor. They were a different level of dough. So they attracted, like, obviously the best players.
Mate,
Great experience, though.
See, in like Poland and Turkey, is the style of play completely different for Scotland?
Yeah, because I think the climate plays a big part as well. Like you can't be as intense in that as it is here over there. Like with the heat. In the summer, you're playing like high 30s, so it's a lot. Probably I wouldn't say slower, but it's not as erratic and
Right,
as
okay.
intense.
Is the training that different?
We train in the evenings.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we train.
Oh,
in the
how
evenings.
bad's that? They've done that in Azerbaijan, I know.
Yeah,
mate.
you train
Waiting
in
for
the evenings.
training all day, mate. Kind dating.
It's a
It's a long day. So you go about your day and then, right, okay, night's done, away training.
Then you come back, you can't sleep at night because you've been training.
Yeah.
Mate, it's horrible, man.
that is.
I get PTSD just talking about this.
What would you do all day? Just fuck about?
Just nothing, mate. Honestly.
Just pull it all day?
Aye. No, sometimes you would go to like the wee beach club and that, but you'd be pure scared to sit out in the sun because I have training tonight.
Would you pull it there?
But no, I would get full side over and naked wrestling on a sun lounger.
Have you got up yours tonight?
No.
I can't in the night. I've got stuff to do. You seen a goat get sacrificed, is that true?
Yeah. So
Talk us through it.
I never actually watched it because it was pretty horrendous, but I think for one of their celebrations, whatever holiday it was of their celebration, like that's part of their sacrifice, and it's just normal there. So they have like, I don't really know the technicalities of it, but I think they sacrifice the goat and then give the meat to like lesser fortunate people.
Well,
Something
where
like
is
that.
this, in a city square or something?
No, it's a training ground.
No
So the training
way.
ground is like a, I say it was like a hotel because we had our own room, so like you could sleep there. But someone would bring the goat, and then everybody would be outside, and then they would say like, look, whoever doesn't want to watch it, because obviously their religion's different from different beliefs and stuff, and then so probably most of the foreign guys would all go inside, and then they would do the sacrifice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like that, no way.
What would they? I take just like a knife or sword or something.
Slit the throat, I think. Yeah.
Be Ian's and stand.
Yeah, he's standing. Just whacking it.
Yeah, it's not something that I really want to see or.
Aye, that's mad.
It's fucking nuts. What do you enjoy more, Poland or Turkey?
Enjoyed them both, but probably the lifestyle was better in Poland than Turkey. 'Cause where I was wasn't really like a touristy place. Not that Poland was a touristy place, but it was more difficult to settle where I was in Turkey. But then I would just drive to like Ankara or go to Istanbul every couple of weeks.
Food's amazing, Turkish
Yeah,
food.
food's
it's nice.
gorgeous.
Right, time for a quick shout for our betting partners, SPK, and their unbelievable new features, lads.
Our new Acca Booster is a game changer, giving you even more value on every football accumulator you place. And that's not all. Their brand new social betting feed lets you tap into the betting wisdom of the app's sharpest minds, including us, Slaney boy.
Yes, Simon.
No, go on, you go.
You can find all of our weekly picks and coupons right there on the app, so get downloading it and set up an account. 18 plus, please gamble responsibly. Do you want to just go for a piss because we're fucking
Aye.
every 2 minutes, man?
God.
Hurry up, man.
A wee guy, mate.
And then he hits the big time Wolves. How did that come about?
So they tried to sign me in the January before I actually went.
See, at that point, were you desperate to get back to
I wasn't. I was really enjoying being out there. I was doing well. So at that time, my aim was probably to move to one of the big teams in Istanbul, because I felt I was good enough playing against them. Like, that was the next step. So Wolves came in and tried to sign me in the January, and if it had have happened, I probably would have went, but I never pushed it to happen. I spoke to the coach at the time, just saying, look, this is come in, it's a chance to go back to England playing the champ. Obviously it was a good footballing move. And he was like, look, I don't really want you to let you go because it's mid-season, but I give you my word, like, stay here, just give me 6 months and I'll let you go in somewhere if that's what you want. So I stayed, and thankfully I did, because we won the cup at the end of that.
Brilliant.
So I won the cup, and then Wolves came back in, but they never done actually that well that season. I think they finished bottom half of the league. I think Lambert was the manager at the time.
Paul, who?
Lambert.
See the Wolves manager?
Lambert or Zenga? Was it
Right.
Zenga?
Never knew
But
Paul.
they get new owners. So in the summer, spoke to them again, and they said, look, this is who we're bringing in. Nuno was the manager. And I remember the conversation saying, we're going to win the league, and in 5 years we're going to be a European club. And I was like, oh, sold. So
Nuno said that to you?
yeah, that was a conversation. But I'm like, okay, you just finished fucking 14th in the league, you know what I mean? And then he said, look, this is the team. They were already a good squad, but then they were bringing in like Ruben, Jota, they'd Helder Costa, who was linked with Chelsea at the time, I think.
What a team that was,
Yeah,
wasn't
Big
it?
John. Amazing.
Big John Ruddy. So it was.
He said Roddy was hopeless at Motherwell.
No, didn't I say brilliant? He
Oh,
played
did
with
you?
me, though.
Was he good?
Brilliant, mate.
Good guy.
Really, really good. I thought he'd have actually done better when he went down south. He had a really good career down there, but I mean, top level.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how good he was at Dundee United.
But he was top. He played in the Prem, didn't he?
No, you're right, aye. I just mean like top four.
How good was Ruben Neves?
So good, mate. So good.
Remember that year in the championship, scored a few worldies as well.
Every goal.
didn't he?
I think his catalogue was a worldie.
Just volleys for 40 yards at the top bin, that.
Never scored a shit goal.
He
Was Nuno
unreal.
top manager?
Yeah, really good.
What was so good about him?
Just his, I think his vision and what we touched on earlier. See if something wasn't working. We had our way of playing, which clicked and suited the personnel that we had in the team. Like, we played with wing backs. We had 3 good defenders: Connor Cody, Ryan Bennett, Willie Bolly. So it allowed the forward thinking guys to just go and play, be free. But if for some reason it wasn't working, he would come in and he would adapt the formation a little bit and tell you, like, we need more of this, you breaking lines, threatening in behind to create up space, and majority of the time it would work. I think we always
Things
struggled.
like in-game management was brilliant.
Yeah, because they would see things, and instead of trying the same thing to no avail, he would tweak it if need be, and then that's how you would get your joy. And then also you had players in there that would just pull something from nothing. So it was that was a really good time to be involved at the club.
Winning the championship, that's amazing, isn't it?
Aye, look at the players you just mentioned as well, and obviously Jota. What were your memories of him?
I know, fucking sad news, obviously. But what a player. I remember when he first came in, it was a friendly. I think we were playing like Shrewsbury Town or something, like Tuesday night, cold, no atmosphere. And this boy's just coming on loan for Atletico Madrid. You're thinking, he's got to be decent, do you know what I mean? And then as soon as he played that, you just think, wow. Just how he moved, so dynamic. And then obviously I had the luxury of playing beside him most of the season.
What would he be, left wing? You'd be left back?
Yeah, he was like left. Well, they all kind of chopped and changed, but yeah, predominantly he was like left side. So it was nice to just give him the ball, go and do your thing.
Did you piss the championship that year? Did you just win it early?
No, I think at the end up it looked probably comfortable, but we were up first, second most of the season. I think the big game it comes to was Bristol away. I think there was a lot of animosity in the media with Lee Johnston, and then we beat them 10 men. So that was like probably the pivotal turning point where everyone then was like, we're going to get promoted.
What game I always remember for that year? It was on Sky. Remember when you played Cardiff? Neil Warnock was the manager.
The 2 penalties.
They missed 2 penalties in the 90th minute.
So Cardiff went up that year as well, I think. Yeah, Cardiff got promoted, and tell you what, to back up what you said earlier, Cardiff got promoted to the Premier League just playing long ball.
Long ball. Then it got relegated back down.
Yeah.
So did Burnley with company playing?
Yeah, see it.
Relegated straight back down.
So yeah, Cardiff was a horrible game.
I'm not a long ball man, by the way.
I think you are, mate.
No, I'm not.
You even look like a long ball manager, don't you?
You can't
What are you fucking playing for? Kick it.
Do you not remember at the end of that game when Nuno went to...
Because he ran off, so he
that's
missed
right.
the penalty.
He went to go and shake Neil
and
Warnock's
he's
hand.
like,
He's like,
fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
You are like a wee Warnock, aren't you?
We Mexican.
Did Wales take you away when you won the chat?
Yeah, I went Vegas.
Did they pay for everything?
All expenses paid. Yeah, it was nice. Nice
Different
experience.
life, that, mate. Different world, that, innit?
Aye, I know.
Nice
Unbelievable.
Who were you tight with at Wolves?
To be fair, everybody was like a good close knit. Like it was a really good dressing room. I think probably the partners, the wives and girlfriends that was closest with the group, probably Ryan Bennett, Connor Cody, Danny Bath, and then even the foreign guys. Like there was a lot of Portuguese. So I probably because I'd been abroad, like adapted easier with them.
Yeah.
So I'm still close with like a lot of the Portuguese boys.
You were always saying you should be in the Scotland squad.
It's just the timing though. That.
Yeah, but I knew that as well, and that's why I think when I got a call up, it was like almost bittersweet.
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt I should have had a call up before then. But then you look at who was playing in front of me, like they can't really complain, can I? Andy Robertson, Kieran Tierney.
Is it only one cap you've had?
Yeah, so do you know what? I don't really have any regrets from my career to date, but if I could change anything, I would probably have went to more squads, because I get called up to a lot more squads. But when I was at Leeds, I would always try and get out of it, have some issues. And it was
Why? Because you didn't think you'd play?
Yeah, because I was just going to make up the numbers basically. So that's the only thing I would probably have liked to have been involved more
You just
in.
on the Wolves thing, see when you got promoted, did you kind of know they're going to get somebody else in for the Prem?
No, but I was realistic to know anybody could be replaced. I think it was just a wee bit sore because of how effective I was that season. Like I contributed like a lot. I know it's a team game and we won it collectively, but individually I had an amazing season. So I was obviously a wee bit disheartened when I had the conversation, because it wasn't something that happened straight away. It was like late in the window.
Right.
But I think that probably changed my perception of football a wee bit, because I was just like, at the end of the day, it's just business. There's no loyalty.
Yeah.
Who did they sign?
They brought in Johnny from Atletico.
Oh, wee Johnny, man.
Wee Johnny.
Fucking rib.
We ripped John.
Fucking flavoured Johnny. He was
Yeah,
shite, you know. Wee banana Johnny, man. It's a stinker for Wolves.
Was it Nuno that was desperate for Johnny's? I don't think you
don't
did
know.
Johnny's, did you?
No, it doesn't look like Johnny, man.
I think they
at all.
just needed protection in that left back area.
Yeah, it's bad, no. So did they just come and tell you that you're not going to play yet? Did he just come and say that to you? Is it that ruthless?
I didn't know when he was coming, to be honest.
Because of the Johnny.
But so we were actually in talks. Sorry, if they need that.
Imagine Nuno did a team talk with Johnny on.
Did you never think of pulling it? No. Sorry, boy, sorry.
It's good. Really good.
Did you not get to play a game in the Prem, sorry?
No, so
That's
it
shite,
was
innit?
pre-season. It was
heartbreak.
Didn't get a
pre-season.
chance.
Pre-season, and I just felt like something felt off. Do you know, your intuition just tells you. something felt strange, and we were in talks with a new deal because I'd done so well. So we were in talks like, right, what's happening with this new contract? And then my agent spoke to me and said, look, they've had a bid from another club and they're going to accept it, but Nuno's going to speak to you. So we were away, I don't know, Germany, I think. And after lunch, he pulled me and was like, look, it's a difficult conversation. You know what I think of you, what you did, amazing, but we're going to go in a different direction. We're going to bring in wee Johnny. Never said him exactly, but said we're going to bring someone else in, and the money that we're going to sell you is going to contribute towards it. And then he was like, look, it's nothing personal, it's just business. And I was like, cheers. So I said, oh, well, okay, that's fine, but if I want to stay and compete because I believe in myself. He said, nah, like if you won't be involved if you want to stay.
That's horrendous.
So I never really had a decision, do you know what I mean? And then the media, it was like I had a fallout with Nuno. So the narrative
that's so
was
harsh, mate, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
you get a chance to see if you can play that level.
especially after the season
That's
that
a terrible
I had.
pre-season, did you? No, but like, what would be
Amazing.
the reason for that?
No, I had a good pre-season, but I think obviously at the end of that season they've sat down and they know their next moves, how they're going to reinvest, who they're bringing in. From a business sense, it makes sense. You know, they bought me for, I don't know, $1 million or something, and then was quadrupling their money. So
What you got Leeds for?
I think it was 3 or 4 million.
Not bad.
Did you get your so you got your double bubble contract as well, get promoted
Yeah.
to Premier League, and then
So that was the starting point.
You get paid up with that?
No, I never got paid up for. So I had a year left plus a year if I'd played, but I had to speak to them about that year, and then obviously it was a new contract at Leeds, so I signed a new deal there.
tell you what, Leeds,
Football's ruthless, isn't it?
Leeds
don't
no
like
big
that.
club, like
Massive
like,
club.
Could
You
you
know, I never.
did you understand before you went
Nah,
there?
nah. I knew they were a big club. Obviously, like I remember the Champions League era, like big players. But it's not until you're actually in the club that you feel and see how big Leeds is. And we went to Australia one pre-season, playing Man U. So and I never knew the rivalry there either. Like they're massive rivalry. And we went to Perth, played 2 games, but we went to play Man U, and seeing you're out in the street, it was like we were the superstars, and they weren't interested in the Man U boys, like the following over there. And then we went,
Because Viduka and all that would have been...
so we played a friendly, and I think there was about 40, 50,000 in this like Olympic stadium for a friendly. So no, it was a massive. When you go anywhere in the world, you meet a Leeds fan.
Yeah.
How was Bielsa? Amazing.
Did he like Johnny's?
I don't know, he never spoke
I don't
English.
think that he wouldn't.
No.
He's
No,
not
he's
trying.
no way.
Was he amazing?
He's one of my most intriguing characters.
Intriguing is the word. Like it's, and to try and explain it, so like you need to be in that environment to see how he works. Like it was so difficult, and I don't think there was a day where someone didn't complain like about the training or what we did, but we got success. It worked.
What about your first conversation? Do you remember your first conversation with him?
Never seen him. I never seen him when I signed.
What, he doesn't come and speak to you?
No, I never spoke to him. I think the first time I seen him was, so I don't know, say I signed on the Wednesday, and then I never seen him till the Friday before the game. I think was the first conversation, but it wasn't like sit down, this is my plan for you, it was just like, welcome, hello, and then right, get to work, let's go and train.
So never any personable
No,
conversations?
he didn't have that. So I think one of his philosophies was he never get too close to players because it would influence his relationship as coach leader.
Right.
And it's probably one of the bits that I didn't agree with. So, which is still nice. Like I send him a happy birthday for a year now, just to keep in there in case I never need a job.
And does he text back?
Sends a voice note back with his broken English.
Saying what?
You want to let hear it?
Get it up, please.
You got to play
Go
one.
and get a Bielsa voice note. This is brilliant.
See, as you're finding it, right, I had an absolute shocker last time Kilmarnock was on
2
that.
pitches.
So I'm going to try again, right? Did you ever play on 2 pitches? Living a living on 2 pitches?
So we never trained like normal structure. Like you would, I don't know, do possession. Like, we never trained like that or played small games. Everything we did was tactical. It'd all been planned out. We'd have a meeting before training. This is what we're going to do in today's session. Then we would go, the backroom staff would have like all the exercises set up with the cones and mannequins on 3 different pitches sometimes.
Yeah, right, mate.
So we would train, do an exercise, then right, okay, this group, you're on this pitch. You'd need to jog across to this pitch, and then they would have the iPad. This is what we're going to do. So it was just like repetition. I never knew how many variations I saw Roof talking about it.
Aye.
Of 1-2s. Like, honestly.
That's mad, that, innit?
Honestly. And you would do them every day, and still, like, it would take ages for it to drop.
Yeah.
So I think he did it on purpose to, like, simplify the game, but until you understood why he was doing it, then that's when the penny dropped.
Get a voice note, mate, please. Would you ever crack? Would you ever go mental?
Yeah, it would go mental all the time.
What would you be quite personal?
No, it wouldn't really be personal. Do you know what, you learned that it wasn't personal towards you. It was just the standards that he held. So if you were a passing drill, it was so specific that, like, a pass it wide, it would need to be like with the laces. So you couldn't play like a wee curly instep, like, because it had to be like a driven ping with the laces. And some boys like struggled with that.
Aye, separating it.
That's the worst, mate.
So, but it would be demanding of no again. And then we would do like,
no, see,
you know,
we
like
should
wee
not again,
balls,
like,
you want to
oh,
play,
mate,
like,
that was
you
a
know,
good
once
tune, that man.
you'd maybe,
That was a good
Is that
tune.
alright? It was only 2 yards out. Go on.
Sing that one, no.
and then we do like for the striker stuff where you would put the mannequins, you know, like the big blow up mannequins.
Yeah.
And you would need to drill the ball, but it'd need to be like that above the mannequin.
Gerrard
if it was
was
high,
like
it'd be like, no, again. So you would need to try and drive it, like.
Gerrard would do that.
That's a...
Just see like the little drop balls, like the little drop ball diagonal ones are behind centre halves. We usually do that as a finishing drill. So you'd receive it, so say the full back, centre mid would open up and you would zing it in behind the second for like a winger coming off in an 8. See if you had like a high one over, he would fucking go, mate, no again, it has to be flat. Like the travel time's got to be like obviously slower. Mate, honestly, you could be there for about fucking 15 minutes trying to play this flat
I've
diag.
seen like
What was
boys,
saying, mate, we're no
watching.
fucking Steven Gerrard.
seen big,
I might floaty one or two. You know what I mean?
big Pontus Jansson
Yeah.
walked off training one day.
Why?
For that purpose, he had to play a ping, and the big man had size 15 boots. So he struggled, like, just for this day, like, he just could not get it. And Bielsa was like, no again. He must have done it about.
And the big man just walked
And
in.
the big man, like, yeah, chucked off the bed and walked in.
And what would Bielsa say to that? Would he go off his nut?
He'd be on his knees like that.
He was.
Then a shite.
And Pontus,
Right, let me see.
the way he watches games, mate.
Amazing that.
How can you see if you're down there?
With his specs on as well.
Full 2 pitches, mate. How can you see the second pitch for down there?
It's like that, isn't it?
There's a lot of messages
Here we
back
go.
and forward.
Well, you and Bielsa, is it?
Thank you, Barry, for your message. I can't speak English well to say all that I feel. Thank you again.
That's class, isn't it?
Isn't it?
That's unbelievable.
And then what does his next message say to you? What's that picture he's top of?
Sorry, mate.
Show people that.
To be fair, like, he never got close to the players, like, in terms of that, like, man management, and so it was really difficult. But then when I left, he sent me a message after, when I'm back to Poland. He messaged me like, congratulations. Then I scored a free kick, and he said, like, congratulations, beautiful goal. And then when my daughter was born, he messaged me a couple of years later saying, like, congrats.
Oh, what
for
a
the
guy.
daughter.
That's class, isn't it?
Where they say Big Pontus is still here trying to pass that ball.
It was difficult though, like, he could rile you up, like, just with his demands. It was physically and mentally so demanding. And then I never told you, like, so we'd weight targets. So every morning we had to go on the scales before training to check that you were within your designated weight limit.
What have you won?
Mate, boys would be like dehydrated, drinking coffees before, so they'd go and do a shit before training. It was mad.
Remember that? You were
so
proper
fit.
grafting team,
No,
though,
I know.
weren't you?
We ran like dogs. But I think that's what he tried to instill, like, and then you felt in games where it got like 70, 80 minutes, if it'd been nothing each, you'd know you were fit on that other team, so you'd know you would get chances. And I think that's, to simplify, like when you work hard on our team, I think that's what it was about. Like the demands was so that we would create more chances to give us more opportunities to score goals.
See the best manager you've had?
I don't know how you define best, because they've all got different elements. You know, my manager in Turkey was amazing, how he saw the game as well. Poland had good managers. Nuno was obviously unbelievable, and you see what he's done.
Yeah.
Well, he's not done now because he just got to Denmark. But no, it was unique. It was unique. I would have liked to been able to communicate more, like just even to pick his brain.
Yeah.
But he's got a few books, so I might sit and read his books.
Mate, what is the dressing room like when it gets caught spying?
That was
Spy game, man.
Do you
Your
know,
dad got caught spying. What was that like?
Women's Windies, wasn't it?
What was Windies?
that was
St Johnstone.
I think the media like made it more than actually what
Right.
happened. Like,
Hamsters
to
raging,
be honest, like the amount of stuff that they covered in their meetings, I think with or without like spying, like nothing would have changed for us anyway, because we used to do, our way of shape was like, they would set up poles, and then you would like run to a pole, then into the box, and then you would run back to a different pole based on the shape that you were playing. So I would be left back, sprinting into the box, stop, turn, then sprinting into like centre mid because it's the closest one. Centre mid would beat left back, and then we'd need to change. So, and then they would change variations. These wee helpers would run and change the formation. So we'd do like 4 or 5 different formations that they've done. Like he'd a catalogue in every team, every formation, every player.
Wow.
So it was like,
Did you see him kicking him at Costa or not?
I used to meet him Costa all the time, yeah.
But you meet him in Costa?
No, I would go, that was in the village. I stayed in Werribee, and he used to always be in Costa with his coffee and a wee cup of, a wee cake. Used to love a cake, the boy.
Did he?
Yeah.
And what, sitting doing football stuff or just
No, just sitting. I think he had a paper.
with the Leeds tracker?
Just sitting
Yeah,
down,
Leeds
sitting
tracker.
down his coffee like that. Oh, these days
With
on
the
his
flip.
cake.
Get up.
But that's why it was so like. So I'd gone with my little son, and I'd see him. So you'd be courteous and like, hiya, but really deep down I'm pissed because your fucking run is into the ground at training. But then he'd be so like nice away from football towards like
Son.
your family,
Danny was similar.
and you'd be walking away thinking he's fucking not like
Alright,
that at training. Do you know what I mean?
Is it the hardest training you've done then?
Yeah.
What, to the point where you're like, this is too
Well,
much?
I was injured so much because I was just depleted. So
And he wouldn't listen to anyone saying, the gaffer, this is too much?
No, the physio, like, must have been so difficult being physios there. Because, like, some boys would have injuries and he'd be like, right, I need him back. And they'd be like, well, he's not fit. And he's like, no, I need him back. Like, he's not injured. And it's like, he is injured.
Somebody from Tottenham came out and said that with Ange, didn't they? Like,
the training was too
the
much.
injuries because of how
Right.
hard
We
the
had
high
like, so
intensity.
see, obviously you can take data what you want and analyse, but we had like, in the first 6 months of the season, like double the second, like most amount of injuries to the team below us.
Wow.
So it was like a conveyor belt. You trained like so 100% till you get an injury, and then somebody else, like his big thing was players had to be able to play in like 2 or 3 different positions. You had to be versatile. So it wasn't just like that's your position and that's it. Like, you had to be able to cover a few.
Calvin Phillips and Ben White. Calvin Phillips was a joke under Bielsa, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it just at the time complemented what he needed from Calv. But yeah, what a player he was.
Did you expect him to do better than he has since?
No, do better, yeah, but again, like you don't become a bad player, do you know what I mean? I think he never got the opportunities that he probably would have liked at Man City. Maybe through no fault of his own. Like, you look at that squad, who's in front of him, do you know what I mean? It's difficult. Then obviously loan spells never worked out how he would have liked, but at Leeds, he was workhorse, powerhouse.
Who was the standout of the players at Leeds at that time? He'd have been one
I
of them.
think Ben coming in.
He was a
Ben come in, nobody like, no disrespect, but he came in from, I think he had a loan at Peterborough maybe. and he came in, and just right from the very first session, you seen how this young boy, he was just so mature, like on the ball, just moved so graciously. And it's a funny story, Bielsa never put him in the first team dressing room. He put him in like the kids' dressing room down the hall.
Why?
Just because he had that like
Keep him level-headed.
hierarchy, like you had to earn your place in there. Like, you know, it's South American, it's like different.
Yeah.
So Ben came in and started every game and was getting changed in the kids' dressing room, until like I think Coops went and spoke to the manager saying, we want him in the dressing room, like he's a main figure in this team. But it was some amazing
Ben White
players.
doesn't like football, does he? Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
Is he like that? Huh?
Yeah. Just so
He's not
chill.
interested, is he?
I've still
So
seen
ch-
the foot, it was like 70 million or something like that.
50, 60
Aye.
million, yeah.
But
It's not surprising though, like he's so good. And do you know what? I think we never even really seen that side of how he played at Arsenal. You know, like the overlapping.
Yeah.
Because he played a lot at right back. But he never played that at Leeds. He was central of a 2, or at Brighton 2 or 3. Stepping in, he was amazing at stepping in, but Arsenal he was fucking cut back.
Did Ruth say he
smiling.
made you go and work in that now?
What?
Did he make you go and work? Like in general?
Yeah.
like pick up litter or
Yeah,
something
so
like that.
I think
up jollies.
this happened just before I came in, but I think I don't know if it happened or he wanted it, but yeah, he was big on like humility. So we weren't allowed designer wash bags or backpacks. Everything, we were sponsored by Kappa at the time, so everything was Kappa. Your backpack, wash bag. I think they even tried to bring in trainers.
Wow.
So he was big on like that, and then I think he wanted the boys to go round and pick up the litter that was around the training ground to let them know what it feels like for a normal working class person, like to earn an hourly wage.
Amazing, that. So fascinating, man.
No, it was good, but it was difficult.
He went back to Chile, did
Was
he
it-
know? I
no,
don't know.
was
He's,
it-
he's
was
a
it not
national
like-
team manager, I'm sure he is. Do
Paraguay or something, was that?
Is it?
you think him at Rangers?
No comment.
That'd be unreal.
I don't. Do you know what? So then the questions asked, like, obviously he's a pioneer in football. Why has he never been
Top.
at one of these tops? So I think because of getting the best out of players, but balancing the man management side of things. Like, you know, big clubs, they've got big egos.
Yeah.
Aye.
I don't know if they would.
Imagine
I
getting
love it.
Bruno to pick up the litter in Old Trafford.
But that's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? It's,
No, Michael, it's not happening.
And then Lech Poznan for 3 years, winning another league title.
yeah, back to Lech. It's kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest. I never expected to go back, and was a wee bit sceptical to go back because I had such a good time there before, and it can always be a wee bit difficult going back. But yeah, I went back, won another title, so part of the history books.
Brilliant.
What a career, mate.
Barry Douglas.
Incredible, man. Sensational.